Peace, 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 love, and light to all American Aborigines. This is your brother, Aboriginal Power, aka Copper Grizzly. Peace and blessings. I got another fire. I had another fire live stream put together for you guys. It's called Surviving for Light. This is part 4. We'll get into that here in the next 2 minutes. Let's let the intro go, and I'm gonna give everybody enough time to gather in, to hit the like button, and to share this on all your social media outlets. All right. First things first, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you're new to this channel. All right. Let's get right into some of the audio. And let's go.
We gon' die every day. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. We been here, lived here, open borders, got deported, fought for rights. Kidnapped, bitch slapped, blacked out, covered up, washed white. Drugged up, slugged up, beat bread, left for dead, fuck your life. It's all a plan, kill your man, take your land, slave your kids, rape your wife. Why y'all look so mad if all this shit I say is true? Why y'all look so mad if all this shit happened to you? White man quick to tell you was a slave nothing before, but he himself only been free since 1840. On recording, I'm an ancient Egyptian from Atlantis, head straight for Canada, that's Israel. Nothing fake about me, no capping, rapping, I just fed the ink and I'm digital. No caveman, I'm original. Kentucky fried, extra crispy, wear a lot of gold cause my family history. I'm the guy to know, I bring death to history. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came.
Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis.
Power, only respect power.
Let me know y'all can hear everything.
What's been said can't be said no louder. Stand for something, or you die a coward. They bombed our churches, set our kids on fire. Police keep erasing cause they backed up by the nation. Nation ain't complaining cause the Indians still hanging. Comanche, Sioux, Apache, ain't no history in blackness. No reason for that chatting if you bitch up when it's action. AR on my body, tell the bro to grab the shot. It loading up that new edition, finna hit him with this bobby. I can't shoot the shit, but 30 shouldn't miss. 54 races, 100 for his click. Anytime in prison, they don't want the shit. They don't want the problems. Snitches get the stick. Talking all that hatred, end up running like a bitch. Quick to call the laws, quick to play the bitch. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came. Swear we gon' die every day. They said Jesus gon' save us. Well, I know we die if we wait. I know we die if he can't. They tell us we black, but we ain't. Aboriginal, native, yeah, we gon' die every day. Cause we don't know where we came.
There you go.
Niggas died 1865.
Yeah.
65.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up. On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled, highway ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hiding black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nation, y'all be 960.
Hit that like button.
Share
this around on all your social media outlets. Peace and blessings.
White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We We the God to the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they made. Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Every day my niggas dying, they don't know the truth. How the hell you close to God, we don't know it's you. Yo, how the hell you supposed to survive, we don't know the shoot. He should've died, you let him slide, cause he look just like you. I tried to tell him all skin ain't kin. Everybody ain't your partner,
Everybody ain't your friend.
How the hell they supposed to help when they
When
the
they
ones
the
who
one
put
that
you
you
in?
in.
They don't struggle how we struggle, they can't get it how we live.
Can't be scared to die, we already did.
Either way, your life is stake, no matter how you play it. My higher self said we should choose remain godly. My lower want these motherfuckers.
Hey, share the live stream, you guys.
They circles like a motherfucking Audi. Take them to the south and put them down like OG Bobby. They don't want equality in this club, they want these problems. Killers right beside me, slam full of chicken mockers. Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Peace, peace, peace. This is your brother Original Power. I wish everybody hit the like button. We'll get straight to the audio of what I got put together for you guys of the part 4 surviving brother polite. This is your brother Aboriginal Power, aka Copper Grizzly. Let's get into this last little bit of audio and set the vibes right.
Yeah. Look, I wanna help my people rise, so I feel like the one. On other days, I feel like Nas, it's just like I'm a gun. Don't make me pull it, I got bullets in the chamber too. I load my brain with truth, then I aim at you. Bang! You know the name, this king, leaving a legacy. Cooking up a feast for everybody that's next to me. Loyalty and love, I put it all in the recipe. So when it's time to eat, my dogs, they know my pedigree. Yeah, a prodigy wreaking havoc, my mob deep. On another level, it's elegant how the dawn speak. You have now witnessed the illest stepping on concrete. Young and godly, a blessing if ever our palms meet. I take L's as lessons I never lose. Hot enough to melt metal and step in the devil's shoes. This young king special, I'm telling you I'm the truth. And my spirit is forever, so tell him I'm bulletproof. Infinite since 1026, I've been legit. Came through in 9-2, who picture me killing this years later? I'm next generation, you still Sega. This is the real deal, you Lils is real beta. You lying like you solid, a bunch of you niggas soft. Wear the same designers, hollering you cut from a different cloth. It's in you, it ain't on you, so fuck all that shit you bought. Me, I rock our own brands, come fuck with a different boss, nigga. Name another rapper, tell it like this. I give it to you straight raw, some intelligent shit. When your mind can drop diamonds, fuck selling the brick. Cause in the streets it ain't no honor, they be telling this shit. Who better than this? I'm rapping with an elegant twist. These niggas say they handle bars, but they ain't peddling this. Sometimes I wonder why I never see them stand up for shit. It's cause they shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Not scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway.
Shout out to my brother King Isaiah with the freestyle. Shout out to him. Shout out to the brother. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis. Share this around on all your social media outlets. I want to get straight into the first little bit of audio, which is I'm going to get into another brother's experience with polite. We're going to get straight into that right now. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis.
Personal experience on attempted mental.
Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis in the chat. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let me know that y'all can hear everything loud and clear. Drop some fire emojis. Let me know y'all can hear everything loud and clear. See everything loud and clear. Let's start this thing off right.
Program with Brother Polite. I paid $3,500 and I didn't get a single thing. And I want to warn other people that could possibly run into the same thing. Yeah. So here we go. On Saturday, November 16th, 2019 at 6:04. I messaged him, Rahubat Wuhatep, good brother. Not sure if you remember me. I'm Imhotep Ray. I reached out a few months ago about the constant mentorship program. Just checking in to let you know I will be enrolling or paying in full around the second week in December. I have $2,300 now, and I have the other $1,200 soon for the $3,500 price that of the entry level program. Thank you for all that you do. Please save me a spot in the program, good brother. Here is that message. I'm gonna make sure I leave it for a second. So I'm also seeing that it's looking like it's backwards, so I'm gonna have to attach this via an app. so y'all can see it straight. Now he said, "Thank you, family. You got me at the right time. Do you want to start with the money making process now and put some of the money down and get the ball rolling?" And once again, I want to make sure y'all can see it. Huh? I'm gonna have to post it at the end anyway, so it probably don't matter. Damn, you can't see nothing. There you go. You can like kind of see it now. So y'all can just see it's backwards, but I'm gonna post it at the end. I'm gonna read it now and I'm gonna post it periodically, but I'm gonna post it at the end just so y'all know I'm not lying. And I was like, yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I want to, basically. He said, he'll call me inside 5 minutes. He asked me if I had Zelle, Quick Pay, or Cash App. I told him I have Cash App, and he told me to send it to Melly Abru. And this is him telling me to send the money. Yeah, and if everybody's gonna say you're a dumbass, you're right. Yeah, I definitely was a dumbass. I should have did more research, and he definitely got me. No, look rough, forgive me, but I got to put this truth out there, even if I look a little rough. And then here is a screenshot of the actual $1,500, the first deposit I made to him, to Melly Abru, which is I think one is alleged wise. I don't know. I'm not into his personal business, just business wise. He didn't do me right. Yeah, and then oh yeah, I sent him 2,000 up front first. So yeah, and then here's him telling me to go to my online banking because I told my bank of Wells Fargo and to send the other 500 to send him the other to make it for a total of $2,000. And there's him and his number. Leave it up there for a second so I can screenshot it if needed. Yeah, and then I sent it, of course, can you see the sent? Yeah, you can see the sent as there's it being sent at 500. So he got 2,000. Say he got it, told me to send my full name, email and address, told me to call me back. I sent it all to him. He told me to and it seemed like everything was going good. He asked me what's my income to expense ratio. He sent me a message. I'll just show you how, of course, make better. Sent me a message asking me about certain things that made it seem like he was about to do what he said. Do what's your largest expense, income expense ratio, what you make a year, student loans, free days when you off, what is the condition, city and state you live in, credit score. And so I was like fucking excited, bro, because I was like, yo, I was like, damn, I finally, got this money to pay Brother Polight. I'm about to change my life. And then here's me sending him how much money I made yearly and all that stuff, which is not really important to y'all. Then I messaged him again, Sunday, November 17th, and I asked him, was there anything else that you need from me, good brother? He said, soon we'll touch base with you. And then on the 18th, I said, didn't get to be with you yesterday. I'm off around 4:30 Central Time. And I will confirm this AM with you. And here's him saying that. There's me replying, saying Huawei. That just means okay. And then that's the 17th, 18th, and then the 19th. I said, Peace King, got a link eventually.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button and share this around to all your social media outlets. I want to make sure this get out there. Make sure y'all share this, hit the like button, and drop some fire emojis. Let me know y'all can hear and see everything loud and clear.
It actually was Mercury retrograde. Y'all that know what that means. And then on the 20th, so that's, you hear these days, 18th, 19th. Wait, he didn't message me back on the 18th. Okay, so at the 20th, he messaged me back finally, and he tells me, peace, brother. Peace to you, brother. The registration fee for the trust is now $140 more. Are you able to Zelle that over to keep things moving forward? Also, I'm available to talk this afternoon around 2:15. 12:15 this afternoon. Okay. I guess I have to move that. Oh, why did I push that? All right. And here's him asking me for it. For those who have his number and that have signed up for his mentorship program, of course, y'all can confirm that that's his number at the top. And for those of y'all, that may know him or, that's his number at the top. I'm not making this up. I have no reason to. I don't want to be known for being scammed. Sure, there's going to be thousands of people in the comments. You idiot, you dumbass. Have a field day, man. I've already come to terms with what happened. So I tell him I have the 144. I have it at home, and I told him I'd get it to him. He told me, great. He asked me what time we should anticipate it. So mine was Alabama. And I asked him, and I told him at 11:30, and I told him, and I asked him, was it going to be subtracted from the, from the 1,500 balance that I had left? And there's me saying that again, and you can see it. And Hope y'all can screenshot it. Like I said, I'm gonna find a way to get these and put them in the video, like a video edit app. Yeah, when you can make the next payment. And I told him December the 13th is the day that I can make that payment. And this day, when this was on November the 20th again. All right. And he said, cool, we'll figure it out. And then I paid him $144. There's the Zelle app of me sending it to him. Zelle is a wiring app that's connected to Wells Fargo. And this is when I messaged him again on 21st P King, just trying to find out what part of the mentorship program I'm at. Didn't get a response back. That was on the 21st. So then the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, then the 24th, I messaged him, peace, brother. Oh, mind you, let me just make that known. All those days he never contacted me back. He never started a process to where I got any information or I was informed about what was really going on. I gave him the information, then he just went ghost, and he just said he was busy. And then on the 24th, when I said, peace, brother, I'm looking to put down another 200 towards the 1356 balance left for my entry into the conscious mentorship program, boom, get a message right back. And of course, here's the proof. No reason to lie. I'm not trying to slander them, but I gotta tell the truth.
It's like Polite, Inky, and the brother Crypto Root said. He'll answer the phone first. You know what I mean? As long as you're talking about sending some money, but as soon as you send it, you get a lot of runarounds. I'm busy. I'm in meetings. Talk to this person. And as soon as his brother said, I got some more money, he answered the phone again. Scam.
By my experience.
Listen to him.
Towards the 1356 balance left for my entry into the conscious mentorship program, boom, get a message right back. And of course, here's the proof. No reason to lie. I'm not trying to slander them, but I gotta tell the truth by my experience. He's like, boom. In the same minute, actually, the time ain't even changed. I'm looking at the time because I can see when it was red. He probably didn't know that because he lied to me a lot. He tells me to send the $200 to Melody Abrew. I tell him that I was all done. I'm still on track to make the final payment on December 13th because I had made an arrangement, told him I'd be done paying everything by the December the 13th. And he was like, all right, my brother, I'm walking with you. And that's him saying that right there. All right, my brother, I'm walking with you. Let me see. Boom. Okay, boom. And that let me see. Okay, that was the last time I talked to him, and that was Sunday, November 24th. All right. Then the next time I talked to him was me messaging him because once again, I'm thinking that I'm not gonna probably be able to get started with the full details or whatever of the process until I pay the whole, amount of money, trying to, do what I was supposed to do, thinking because he's requiring and asking certain information to me that he's actually doing, what he said he was doing. And then I said, peace, King, per our agreement, I'm ready to make the next payment. Boom. I told me I can sell the money. Boom, I did it. That's me doing the money again. Another one, not the same date, a whole another one for $578, which I said I'm gonna put it in the end anyway. Said, got it. Told him I appreciate the patience because I'm thinking, he's dealing with people that's making a lot more money, he got better things to be doing with his time. But he holding it down for me. So I'm like, you appreciate it, because I feel like he's doing something for me. That's what I was feeling like, of course. And what it was. And then let's see. Then I hit him with the next Friday, December the 13th, the last payment that I made to him, which equaled up the final $3,500. And I sent it.
Like to scam this boy out of 2,000, another 1,300, 500, total of 3,500. Imagine if he did this to 20 people every day. Imagine if he did this to 10 people a week. Imagine if he did this to 5 people a month. Just think about it.
To him, and he said you can send the funds now. That's me messaging him saying, hey, peace, King, per our agreement, got the next payment. I know y'all people probably saying stupid. Yep. That's what happened. Pretty stupid, right? Won't do it again, of course. You live and you learn. And then he said, got it. That's this, and this will really hurt about it because, I'm thinking he's doing something for me. you know, you look up to this brother because the brother is smart. You can't take that away from him. You know, everybody got sketchy history or past, but you know, you be thinking, you know, people changing, they doing stuff. So, you know, he's like, got it. That's respect. You know, very few people be actually on point. You know, it's been a while. And you know, that's him sending me that. And, you know, so you can see I ain't lying. I was like, you know,
That's all he do. Light is a master manipulator. And I guarantee I've never seen this video, but somewhere in the video, I guarantee Polite gonna act like he's the problem and he did something wrong. This is his whole game plan. He just did a live stream after he recently got out of jail. I guess he bonded out, talking shit. Drop some fire emojis in the chat, man. Make sure y'all share this around.
what's up, man. I'm trying to better myself, and you know, it's fine. You know, I've studied. You know, it's great. I'm glad you financially empowering people. And then he said, I'm getting ready for my flight in a couple of hours. I will touch base when I settle in. It is 2:46 where I'm at. And I told him what time it was, where I was. The random Sinbad post is from, like, I sent him that screenshot from like a because he was talking about some real deep stuff one time. So anyway, it ain't got nothing to do with it. Anyway, and then December 14th, Peace King, let me know when you can build. Didn't get nothing back. Remember, I paid the 13th, so they had nothing to 14. December 16th, and I sent him a video. Peace fam, just watched the class the other night. Super excited about the mentorship. He texts me back, great. And I'm like, great. Like, great. Where's the trust? Like, where's the, you know, he's supposed to be, if anybody knew about the mentorship program, when he stated this, he's gonna call you a certain number of times a week and a certain number of times to equal a certain number of times a month. And I had made that payment, and so I was looking to see when we were going to schedule those initial meetings for the mentorship. It never happened, of course. Yep. Okay, let's see. And then on the December the 19th, I said, peace family, let me know you might be able to touch bases concerning the program. Hope it's all well with you good. I mean, when you get the time, good brother, hope all is abundant. He said, all is abundant. Let's build around 2 p.m. I said, great, what's your time zone? Anyway, let me show this shit again. I have to read everything. It's a lot of text messages. It's from November to December to January, February. And then he said, give me some time. My flight held up. And this was again on December the 19th. And December the 20th, I messaged him, peace fam, I'm off work early, so I'm free for the rest of the day. He never messaged me back the 20th, 23rd. Peace fam, we got a link when you get time to build. He never messaged me back all the way up to the 26th. I saw the video, the live, he did a video, not going to 2020 broke, you know, I seen the video, you know, basically saying, you know, I'm sorry, I'm ready. Like, let's get on it. You're talking in the video. I paid for it. Like, I know there might be some people in line in front of me, but, you know, let's get on it. I paid you $3,400. Like, I'm ready for something. He said, that I know, and we already started your work. I'll call you inside an hour and a half. Boom, I ain't lying. That's them gray up there with a P next to his name. There's him. But like, I hope y'all can see this. Once again, I'm going to have to post the most. I can post all the messages afterwards. I'm going to post the most relevant ones so y'all can see I wasn't lying. And then he said we'll call me inside an hour and a half. And that was on the 23rd. He never called me, of course. 27th, peace, fam. I know you be busy, so it's possible to get one of the team members to give me a call. Just need to hear something. Reason I'm asking this is because he say he got team members like Lawan, the guy who be doing the trusting videos with him, and supposedly other people.
His favorite little thing is to get the trust. His favorite little thing, oh, you gonna pay for this trust and blah, blah, blah. That nigga never do nobody's trust. He don't even know how to do that shit for real. Just like Crypto said, that nigga said that nigga really only know how to do that shit.
Abru, the lady who I sent him money to, that's one of his wives. I know, you know, his wives work with him and do shit. So that's what I'm thinking, right? And then I got fired from my job. Yes, I got fired from my job, and I was like, I gotta tell this nigga, like, yo, hey, bro, I got fired from my job, and I want to know, is this gonna affect what we got going on? Because, you know, I already paid you and blah blah blah. And he just texts me back, wow, we cooking though. 2020 with some little out, like the look at eyes, vision. Don't put yourself down. And I said, I appreciate the words. Appreciate your words. I would do my best. Hold on. Yeah, for those y'all can see that. And yeah, that was the 30th, December 30th. Then on the 1st, I reached out to him and asking him, Peace King, want to know when we're gonna start the mentorship. He mentioned me back. This on the second, I was still following his live streams to try to catch him. So I asked him, should I still get the the Vonage box and all, for people who watch the class, the line, the UPS box, and the email like he was telling me to do. He messaged me back, said you still need to.
This guy polite knows he gonna try to keep getting money because dude ain't put no pressure on him yet. He can feel the pressure and then he plays off of that.
And then I was messaging him about the type of mailbox, and he actually messaged me back, so I'm thinking everything's still good. Okay, and there was a discrepancy. I was like, hey, I'm looking for this Vonage box, but it's asked for address to mail the hardware. Want this conflict with the new with me? I'm looking at the Vonage, and they ask for the address to mail the hardware to. Won't this conflict with me having the new UPS address? I'm walking in the methods you gave me, meaning phone first, second email, third box. Once again, for those who was watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. If you have been watching his conscious mentorship videos where he was going live, then you probably won't know what I'm talking about. For those who watch him and be able to vouch. And he said, perfect. And I'm like, I think you misunderstood, bro. I'm saying that I'm trying to figure something out. Anyway, he told me he would call me this evening. And evening went by, he didn't call. I messaged him and I said, no call. And as y'all can see, it's been I've been seeing the dates. The time has been very sketchy. And he hasn't been able to he hasn't gotten in contact with me. So he finally makes this post saying that, hey, yo, my program is so good that everybody that paid for the $3,000, I want you to do a video saying your name, date, where you from, and this and the third, and post a video. And here's me doing the video, and I sent it to him in his obviously in the message. Paid for the $3,500 mentorship course on December the 13th. Today is actually January the 11th. All right. So yeah, that's me saying. I just don't want everybody here where I live. I don't think I need to put that on there. But that's me sending him the video saying like, okay, yeah, I paid for this date, this and date, letting him know that like, I'm a real person. I know he probably getting scams. He say he getting bullshit emails and stuff all the time. So I'm trying to let him know I'm a real person. I paid it's the same number. Trying to get something. Didn't get nothing. So it's January 12th. Peace, bro. I'm checking to see that you need my personal information and process. Never get nothing back. January the 15th. That's 3 days later. So this time and these gaps I'm telling you about is inconsistent. Please, bro, is it possible that I may get to Brother Line, to talk about the program? I'm asking him this. And I said, also, I was left hanging 3 times. I was told someone would call me. My brother paid for the course and he got what he paid for. I influenced my brother to get the mentorship, the little course he was doing for like $150. And it was bullshit from what my brother told me. So, it is what it is. And I told him I'd been left hanging. I said, it's not fair, man. I haven't heard nothing from you. And we poor. That was an investment. Okay. And this was the 15th. So once again, I'm going to try to be very still so people can see this and maybe flip it. And still going to put it on the end. I said, okay, fam. This is January 18th now. 15, 3 days went by. Okay, fam. It's no longer working. I've been patient enough. Need a $3,500 refund. You know my name. And I was told I'm a real person. I'm not a troll. I've been number respectful. I just need my money back. And I can see on here where he's reading all my messages. I don't know if you know that, but it's very disrespectful. Like I said, I'm making this video to let people know. And then on January the 20th, he sends me a message and says, set up an identity IQ and share the name and the password with me. I do it. And he tell me to download these apps, WhatsApp, KitCode, Zillow, Go Live. He tell me to download these apps. I'm like, okay, maybe we're going to do something again. And I did it. And he said, got it. And yeah. And so here's me again on the 27th. I'm asking him about my credit. Monday, January 27th. nothing. January 30th, Peace Bro, message you again. You know, make sure y'all see I ain't lying. So there's a January 27th one right there, and there's the January 30th one. You know, what about the restoration process, man? You know, nothing. Then February 2nd, you know, I'm just fed up, and I'm like, because I'm looking at my credit report because I'm monitoring in the meantime to see, like, you know, is I'm gonna randomly see my credit score go up because that's what you're supposed to be doing, and it didn't. And I mentioned him. I said, "Hey, man, my damn credit score is going down instead of up. A new item was just added. Look, man, I don't know what's going on, but you're not delivering for $3,500, man. It's ridiculous. After you ignored me for a month and a half after I paid, which you did after I paid. Go back to the dates that I've been saying. It's over a month and a half. It's February now, dude. It's February the 18th. Yeah, he gave me nothing. He ain't called me back. He ain't made no initiation since then. I don't want any service anymore. I want a refund, man. I don't trust you anymore. This is what I'm messaging him. Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm literally messaging him. It's like, because, you know, we're dealing with each other on a personal level since that's the way his business is supposed to be run. Anyway, so I'm not ignoring you. I have been busy during this time on account to the Super Bowl. Do you know how unacceptable that is to tell somebody that I can't make you money because I'm busy partying? If I were to do business just for, say, what a white man or a Chinese man, a self-respecting black man for that matter, that values the integrity of his business, he wouldn't tell you, hey, bro, I can't complete our business deal on account to I'm at the Super Bowl. Like, and once again, these are real messages. Like, why would you say that to somebody? It's like you tricking off money, but you can't help me make my money. Obviously, before I get to the point where I know that he's scamming me. Anyway, he said your credit score is not going to shoot up when you want it to. I did not add a new item to your report. That'll be something based on something that you never told me about. This makes no sense. I said, okay, I respect you being busy, but I want to take my business elsewhere. Okay, give me my refund. How the heck are you getting at me for something these people are doing to you? This is the message. I'm like, bro, like, you're a professional. Just give me my money back, bro. You rich? What you tripping my $3,500 for? You rich, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, just give me my money back, bro. You're dealing with millionaires. It's been too long, bro. I just need a refund. He said, I initiated the process per our reconciliation, and you letting these beasts turn you against me. If we just got started back, what is really taking too long? You really rattled by these crazy. I will call you on top of the AM regardless to rectify the matter. The outcome way too loud over here, respectfully. And then there's my response at the bottom. But I'm like, he just made an excuse to not give me my money back. That's really what he's doing. And then I tried to message him on February the 4th, and I was trying to tell him, like, yo, I'm stressing, bro, because I'm broke. I gave you $3,500 and blah, blah, blah. And would you, lo and behold, I look, and this man has blocked me on Messenger. And then he unblocked me so I could send him a message because I emailed him and told him that he blocked me. I want y'all to see this. Y'all see that message right there? It says, pre-message receiver 818-626-7262. Unable to receive message. Message blocking is active. And then at that, I just flipped. And I said, bro, you a bitch for all the scamming you done, and all this shit is going to catch up with you. And nothing can save you from the physical and spiritual karma that's coming to you. And that's just what it is. I had to leave. I had to make this video because I know there's other innocent people just like me that may think, you know, that because this brother is smart, which he definitely is, because he's fooled people, that he has good intentions, or he's going to actually flip your money, or maybe he just picked certain people that he want to do good and he don't want to do good to others. I don't know. I'm just letting you know my experience. You can do shit for me. There's a bunch of proofs that I already said in the video. And hold on. Let's see. And then here's all the freaking payments. 578. Here's all the proof of all the freaking payments. So I sent the dummy. You know, sent him $3,500 like a dummy. And I didn't get nothing in return for it, people. And I just had to put this on this to share it with people because, yeah, people deserve to know, man, that you file for the stuff that you're doing. And, you know, you cannot sit here and be paid money in November and it be February and you don't be calling and contacting people back and making excuses and saying that you're at the Super Bowl. And people keep telling me that, you know, because I keep posting and been trying to get in contact with him since to get my money back, which he's not going to give me.
Polight is not going to get his money.
He doesn't have it.
This man his money back at all.
speak on that. Y'all know all these other people that's saying that he broke and that he's a scam artist.
We're gonna pause that video right there. We're gonna get into the next one. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis. This is Surviving Brother Polite, part 4. Let's get into the audio of this next one. And I kind of want to play the clip from the other night. And then we get into the first clip.
There, I'm worried about me. He said
So
that.
let's listen.
And he said it when I had my queen on the phone. And she listened to it and she said, yo, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? And so for that right there, I'm finally coming out 4 days later or 3 days later to say I am done with him. He is only concerned with himself. He don't give a fuck about if I'm sinking or if I sink or nothing like that. He is on his own. I don't give a fuck if the nigga found guilty. I don't give a fuck if the nigga is found innocent. Keep that shit over there. I'm no longer fucking with you after that. Because when I look at it, he's never come to Sarnetta defense. Whenever I was into some heat, Polite never came to my defense. But I'm not going to speak out and talk about this crime right here and say, no, that nigga did it. I'm not going to be a fool and do that. I'm talking about right now and where we at right now. That's where I'm going at with it. All right, Unc, I want you to know I got 4,000 people in the building.
No, this ain't it. This ain't it, nigga. Call me when you finish.
Okay.
Got something to talk about.
Okay, got you, brother.
Right.
Got you.
So can I, if I can bang, I'm gonna stay on this motherfucker.
Say that again?
Can I? What you talking about right now?
Well, I'm talking about what's going on with me and Polite. It's just me and Polite, me and his situation.
You still talking? You ain't talking about bitch ass Inky?
He said, you ain't talking about bitch ass Inky. He mad at Inky. So listen to Unc lie on Inky.
No, I didn't.
You in the shit?
No, I didn't see Inky video. I didn't see none of that. I'm just dealing with what's going on. I didn't see none of that, Unc. I never seen one video of Inky's. Because even if I did, I don't got no response for him, brother. I really don't.
All right, this is what I need you to do. Stop fucking with the nigga forever. Do that.
Yeah.
You.
What the nigga do though, Unc? What the nigga do?
What you mean, nigga? Well, don't look at the video.
I don't want to watch it because I know how I am.
Right. Don't watch. Him at the Hawker, they all the way in, yo. Don't watch it. He in it on some old bullshit. Put the responsibility where it's supposed to be at. How about that?
Yes.
But Inky, he's a bitch ass nigga all the way. Trust me with that.
Damn, man, Inky pieced out too.
That's from the Amon Ra squad going in on Inky.
Dude, he don't know that this shit will soon pass. And why would he jump the fence like that?
Sorry about the technical difficulties, you guys. I don't know what the hell that was. Let's get right back into it. Drop some fire emojis. Y'all can still see and hear everything loud and clear. Drop some fire emojis. Let's get right back into it.
I think Polite was trying to set me up or do something. I said, brother, I don't know none of that. I don't know, bro. For real.
Look at him, disrespectful. He's a disrespectful ass nigga.
Damn. Inky flipped on me?
You ain't supposed to be looking at nobody wives. None of that shit. He's a disrespectful ass pedophile.
So he did. So you saying he flipped on me, Unc?
I'm gonna need a 150 in here to hit the like button. I'm gonna need a 150 to get up to 100 likes in here. Let's get up to 100 likes. Let's try to get 200 people in the chat. You know what I mean? Let's get up to 100 likes. Try to get 200 people in the chat. So share this to all your social media outlets. We only got 60 likes in here. Let's go.
What? Man, what you talking about?
I told you.
All the way, nigga.
Oh,
All
my
the way,
God.
nigga.
My man, Inky flipped the script.
How's that your man, yo? Like I always told you, when a nigga take my phone conversation, when he called me at 12 o'clock at night, I already knew he was a motherfucking fag.
People telling me, sorry, you better go in on him. I'm not going in on nothing. He got the last word. I don't give a fuck about that, man.
Listen, I'm not asking you to go in.
No, not you, not you. I'm not saying you. Not you. I was reading the comment.
I'm trying to tell you, get away from the weirdo niggas. If the niggas is wearing hats with designs on them, if the niggas is starting to talk about the spaceship, fake shit, get the fuck away from the weirdos. This is the weirdo time.
Yeah.
Iggy with the gold in his mouth, having niggas on fruit baskets while he in McDonald's chopping down on Big Macs is a fucking weirdo.
Damn.
Watch. I got him.
Damn, man. All right, brother. Thank you, Unc. Thank you, man.
Appreciate that golden moment.
Yes,
to
sir.
the bitch ass niggas. Yeah,
Right.
pseudo killers on deck.
Yeah, no doubt. Peace. Yo, shout out to my motherfucker Rob Rack in the building, man. Shout out to my flamethrower. I'm gonna get Rob Rack on y'all niggas. See, I'm gonna get me a team. Listen to me. Hold on. I'm doing this right now. And we're gonna make up this name together, y'all. Let me see. I'm doing this right now. Yo, because this is going to blow over. I want you to know that. If you want to be a part of your brother Sarnetta's team, and I'm talking about team as far as that knowledge, there you go right there. There you go. I need you to hit me up in that email. And we're going to have a big, powerful team where people ain't going to be able to come over here and just do what they want to do. My email is right there. Hit me up, yo. We're going to build a goddamn team. Like you got the Arm and Rod squad. You got the Dagger squad. Shit, we're going to have something called the Netta squad or something. Flying spears, rising or some shit, family. We're going to make up a name. There's my email. Hit me off. Because we got a job to do. And we got to bring this knowledge and this information to the people. So that's what I'm saying. That's the stance I'm taking today and forever, right? That there will no longer be a Sarnetta and brother Saw squad. Nah, the Netta squad or something like that. The Saw squad. Yeah. Oh, the Saw squad. I like that because we got to get a team, man. And if you're serious, I need you. If you know your history, whatever you know, I need you because the squad is not about banging. It's not just about going in on people. It's about bringing the knowledge to the people, yo. You see what I'm saying? Like you got the Lion's Den, you got all this other shit. We need the Saw squad right now. And I don't care if you're a Hebrew, if you're a Muslim, whatever you represent, and that's on you. Let's get this knowledge pumping. That's what we're going to do. My email is right there on the screen. If you want to be a part of that, let's get it in. Because it's going to be big. If you don't want to be a part of it now, we crushing everybody. I'm telling you. And we are affiliated with the Arm and Rod squad and the Dagger squad. So we're going to have scholars on our team. And then you coming in. I got new brothers that I've met. That's old Torah. That's only Torah by itself. And when you see these brothers, they bad. This young brother is mean. Old Torah brother. I'm going to introduce you to him. You're going to see him. Right? So Inky flipped the script again when me and this brother made peace, man. Damn, I don't believe it. But see, that's what happens when I go and bang on people. People look at me and say, oh, that nigga Saw ain't shit. Look what Saw did, because people always see the reaction of me, of what I do. Because my reaction is more hard and more fierce. And I go in. But I thought Inky was my brother. I didn't know. I'm still not going to watch his video because I'm not banging. I'm not trying to bang. Me and Irene Yvette, we squashed what we had. I apologized to the sister. She apologized to me.
Call from.
And we're going to move forward from that. Peace and Black Power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, man, no thing down in New Orleans. What's up, man?
Everything is good. Talk to me.
Hey, yeah, I'm just listening. I'm just
I'm gonna end that video right there. That's pretty much all of talking going in on Sonetta. I want to get into this next little bit of audio. Let's get into it. Let's get into historical video from Polight. Then we get into the more recent things, what we got lined up. Listen to this, Polight. Listen to what Sonetta said about Polight. Listen.
Don't make me talk about why them police pulled your bitch ass over on the side of the road that night, nigga. Don't make me talk about why the wife really left your ass, nigga.
You hear that? Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Y'all can hear and see everything loud and clear. You hear what Sonetta just said?
Don't make me talk about why the wife really left your ass, nigga. Don't make me tell you why she ran away from home and her mother couldn't catch her. Her mother told her to get the fuck away from you. But she loves you. Polight. She loves you, nigga. She loved you so much she ran away from her mother. Fuck with me. Dr. York, fuck out of here. Baby York, fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Trying to get at me. Trying to get at me. I told you I'm the wrong one to fuck with, nigga. I'm the wrong nigga to fuck with. I got video. You don't believe me? I got video. Yeah, I do. What if I was to tell you that she wanted me to interview her, Polight? Huh? Her mother. What if I told you she wanted me to interview her? How you know I don't got the interview? And I said, nah, I can't. I'm not going to do it. I can't put that. How you know? Leave.
Sonetta dropped the ball on him. Sonetta just dropped the whole ball on Polight. Y'all heard that? I'll try to keep that in mind as we get into this next little bit of video. That's why Sonetta ain't saying too much. Let's go.
If not in part, in whole, because Sonetta already had like. So what Sonetta trying to do right now is operate as clean as possible, but make no mistake, he like releasing the lower his smaller platforms. Like, look, go on your page and say this on Inky.
Let's get the likes up, y'all. We got 232 in the building. We only got 88 likes. Like, seriously, we're gonna have to get these likes up, y'all. Y'all want to continue this Surviving Brother Polight Part 4? Please, let's get the likes up in the building. Let's get to 120 likes right now, like instantly. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is y'all to hit the button. It don't cost a thing, and it's free. Let's continue this build. Peace and blessings. High vibe. Much love to everybody that's tuning in. Let's go.
Take this dirt and say this on, so he's letting, because immediately, soon as he on one page saying, I didn't see the video, I don't know if Inky went on me. And then he looking at the chat room and he's saying, oh, everybody's saying that I should go in on Inky, but I was there. Nobody in the chat was saying that. Everybody in the chat was saying that Unc was lying and I was defending Sa. You even showed receipts just now. So how would Sonetta have some other nigga's video going in on me queued up to release on his backup page on Black News 102. He got some.
Yeah, brother Lance. Nobody's arguing and fighting here. This is just awareness. This is surviving brother polite part 4, showing his manipulating, scheming, deceptive, conning, scamming ways from personal experiences from people that personally been with him and around him.
Other nigga, and I commented on the nigga video. He was tearing me up though. I commented on his shit though. I was like, yo, if I don't know your voice, that means you a little nigga. LOL, get your money though. Because the funny shit is, I didn't even know his voice. So whoever he was going in on me, like I can't respect these
10 more likes and we cool, y'all. 10 more likes.
These guys that's 5-minute niggas, bro. Like you just jumped on the scene, bro. How you attacking me already? Like how you got all the way to me already? I'm like the master at the top last floor at the back, like on Kung Fu. Like when you get all the way to the end, you don't just face me and you don't just, huh? Where are these niggas from?
So somebody said play that clip again. I think they talking about the clip where he was reading or something. But maybe
no. We're gonna play that clip. We're gonna get back to We're gonna play a few clips from
It's true. Both of these niggas are immigrants. Inky and Polite. They are both immigrants.
Because we got to deal with
So let me ask you something, Inky. One thing that he tried to say that which I don't see what was so damaging about it. You know what I mean? It may be damaging. He said that you used to live with Polite, and so you knew. And I asked you that, and this is the funny thing to me. I asked you, I said, when you was with Polite, I didn't say that. Did you ever see anything? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So, but today it comes back that.
Yeah, the story. Well, you got to remember, like it's like the telephone game in kindergarten. You say something in the first person ear, and then by the time it go all the way through the classroom and get to the last person, you know it's something totally different. So people escalate the story. You know what I'm saying? One person said he.
Oh yeah, it's funny how these so-called conscious community people always arguing, big brother.
Bought me a house. Now this person saying I lived in Polite house. You see what I'm saying?
So let me ask you: did you ever live in Polite house?
No.
Okay. Because that's the thing that was going on.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let's take it a step.
That doesn't mean that. But now, have you ever stayed the night in Polite house?
Absolutely. I visited. I visited.
Because they try to play.
Wait. Hold on. I want to be specific about these answers, and I want to be able to address the questions fully.
Right.
I have never known Polite to own a house.
Now that's
I have visited Polite in various apartments and timeshares and hotel rooms and things like that, but I've never been in a house that Polite owned ever. So that's that answer, right? So like
he said he was never in the house that Polite has ever owned.
Nah, me.
So when Sonetta said he was at Polite house and blah blah blah, he said yeah, he stayed at his Airbnb, he stayed at a hotel, he stayed at some timeshares, but he said he never stayed at Polite house. So I don't know. Inky knows some shit, and I ain't gonna say Inky is discredited from being involved with any scamming because he was with him. I'm not saying that he did or didn't. I'm just saying it's more probable for him to have did some scamming shit than not. So let's listen to what their response to calling in on Sunday.
And Polite did go on the road together.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. This is Surviving Brother Polite Part 4.
You know what I'm saying? So we did like a couple of show like lectures. You know what I'm saying? Promote.
Did you ever see Polite commit any pedophilia behavior?
No.
When y'all were together and you overlooked it.
No, nah. I seen some questionable shit, but I never seen him like do nothing to one of the kids. No. But I seen questionable shit that
he didn't say he'd seen him do no child molesting shit, but he has said he's seen questionable shit, such as the brother Crypto Roots allegedly said it was strange with his relationship between his older stepdaughter, the one that was acting like the realtor for the condo.
Like, this is what I'm trying to tell. Like, everybody at that time seen these little girls go from regular little girls looking to like fishnet stockings and skirts. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that transformation. I seen the fact that they always bung with Raed. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, it wasn't a clear distinction between whether Raed was like being treated like the children or whether the
Hit the like
children.
button. Hey, can we get 50 more likes in the building? 50 more likes that'll put us up to 175 likes. Can we get 175 likes? And can we get 300 people in the building? Share this on all your social media outlets. I'm gonna let this play through without stopping it as much as I can.
Being treated like the wives. You see what I'm saying? Because they always bunk together.
Somebody said, Oak can read Dr. Mayat children's book. Man, I love Dr. Mayat and her books.
Facts.
With that being said, now let me get to this before I let you flow.
Yo, that's why I always argue around Dr. Mayat. No matter how much fuckery goes on with goofy ass Unc, I always try to I always pretend purposely like I don't see her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my people. With that being said, what about they want to try to talk about this water thing? Brother, can you give us a one over about the water thing? I'm not totally familiar with it, but you know, when you go in on somebody, like they're gonna talk about how many they try to pull out some fake receipts that I beat up women. They're gonna do all this stuff.
Listen,
I don't care. We can go talk for receipts. But I want to make sure that we get here right now and deal with some of these claims that I seen in the chat.
Right. So let's deal with the water thing. So what I did was I tried to start a business and open it up to the people in the Facebook group that I had. So one of the brothers, I did a lecture in North Carolina on water. One of the brothers, you know, introduced himself to me and we started kicking it about water. So after we have a couple of conversations, I guess he was vetting me to see, you know, where my head was or whatever. He's like, hey, you know, I got a brother that's looking for investors or distributors or whatever. You know, he has an actual spring and, you know, the water is great and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, bet, you know, and we start talking about how we're going to do it and logistics and what it's going to take to ship the water and package the water and all this other shit. I meet the guy, I check out the property. Like he had hundreds of acres. Like this shit is crazy. Nestle, Pepsi Cola, all of them was trying to buy his springs away from him. I don't know how much people in America really pay attention to the war on water. But Nestle, Pepsi, all of them, they like it's some other shit going on down there. You know what I'm saying? It's tough for people that actually have water as a resource. Like they own the land that it's on. It's tough for them to hold on to it. So anyway, we try to do our own shit in Facebook and delegating out the opportunity amongst the group. One guy that none of us really knew, but because me and a couple of other guys, you know, we had my usual suspects, we was just, our hands was full with a bunch of shit. So anyway, this guy named Amin comes into the group, and I got pictures of this goofy nigga, bro. This nigga was really, this was the real time. Like this was one of two times that I knew that our community, like we wasn't alone in this, we're not alone in this community. There's a lot more activity between federal agents and government agency people on a higher level, even more than Irritated Genie, because you know Irritated Genie is Homeland Security. But I mean, you know that's the truth. So
bro, you be dropping the bombs.
So hold on. So this nigga Amin, right? Long story short, let me tell you how this nigga ran a scam on me. Like, so I know that this nigga was only sent there to stop our movement. We was looking like we was really picking up steam. I told everybody in the group, invest, let's put this money together. We're going to get this water, start our own company, blah, blah, blah. So I go into making up the whole water shit. I come up with the name and the fucking graphics and the whole, you know, I'm breaking my water shit down. I'm, you know, it's inky, you know what I'm saying? So we get the water, we bottle the water, everything. We about to release the water. We have a lecture in North Carolina, you know, for the people that's down with the shit. Like, yeah, we're going to release the water. I'm showing everybody we got the water, everything bottled up, labeled up, nice and pretty, all glass, no plastic bullshit. So anyway, this slick nigga, come to find out, my man hits me like, yo, you know, your man been down here, like sleeping in hotels, like coming around the house, like asking questions about where we get the water and all that. I was like, word?
Who's your man?
The kid named Amin from the fucking Facebook group. Okay, now he tells us that he's a model. This is what he told us initially, and he sent like pictures of him being like a B-level actor or, you know, model type nigga. So I'm just thinking the nigga's goofy when my man starts telling me this type of shit. 2 weeks later, I'm at a lecture. A lawyer, or not a lawyer, but like a service person shows up and serves me with papers. The papers say cease and desist, saying anything about the water, the name, the trademark, all this shit, right? Then, now here's the slickness. This nigga goes into the Facebook group and tells people, yo, Inky is scamming us. He never really got the water. Tell him to give you a refund. I said, yo, this nigga's a funny nigga. You know that there's no money because I already bought the water. It's already bottled. It's already labeled. It's already ready to distribute. And you know, I can't distribute it to turn it back into money, nigga, because you served me with papers that said this is all your shit, because he trademarked everything overnight. Even all the names that I came up with, the labels, all this shit, this nigga trademarked everything. And he would have had something, like he thought in his mind that he was backdooring us to not only stop the movement, but to get the water. Goofball nigga, you only got an idea that you trademarked that's not yours. You don't have access to the fucking water. That's my guy's family land, you goofy nigga. So, but he just stopped that whole water shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, where the idea of the kidney water and all of that stuff came in, a lot of people is thinking about that because it actually turned out like there's no person that I gave no water to that fucked up their kidneys. That's a bullshit stuff. Like, think about that. If that happened, where the fuck is that person? You see what I'm saying? But what did happen is Black and Nobel had got busted out because Black and Nobel water actually is killing people. Yeah, Black and Nobel. No. Let me show you, because hold on, put my screen back on the share screen. Let me show you real quick. You got my screen?
1 second. This is crazy, man.
Hold on, let me see. What is that? Let me see. Right, this water here. Now, this is that Black and Nobel water that everybody was buying from Black and Nobel. You see? But this actually did turn out, oh man, yeah, this right here actually did turn out to be, you know, like a couple of people, kidneys and livers was really messed up. So this is actually the article where the United States enacts a real water recall amid deaths and illnesses. And this, I mean, everybody remember buying this water from Black and Nobel. It's not like I'm making this up or something. Like this is a real thing. You see, the article is from May, a couple months ago. So this ain't like an old thing. This is an actual thing that's actually going on. But most of us remember getting this from Black and Nobel. Like we drank gallons of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the United States, they shut it down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this is the Black and Nobel shit. I'm just heavily related to Black and Nobel. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, this is Black and Nobel water. I was also a person buying and drinking this water. So I was mad as fucking hell when I first found out about, you know, this shit here. And a lot of people hit me with it immediately, like, yo, Ink, what you gonna say about Black and Nobel water? I'm like, nigga, why? What do you mean? What am I gonna say? Why? Ask Black and Nobel what Black and Nobel gonna say about their water. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I always thought it was a black guy that was selling this water to like I thought it was a black business, the way Hawk Hat was promoting it. But it's not. This is the owner of the business. And this is the guy right here, I think, that led to them being shut down by the government. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was going on.
So Inky, as we go back to what we was talking about though, How do you and Unc of Amen Raw Squad have a beef?
Well, the thing is this.
Or do y'all not a beef, because we know what beef is. But
no, let me take. I can take it from there.
Okay.
It is kind of a beef. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like say for instance, if I was
he was really worked up. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. If I was to go to the store,
family, I'm sorry for cutting the doctor off. But sometimes I get all in tune with going on. I get excited. So work with me. Have patience with me. Have patience with me. But I'm gonna try to control myself and so we can get the full message out. So go ahead, Ink.
No, you know, like if I was to go to the store right now and I would see Unc at the store, like right now, at this moment, chances are that I might beat him up. Right? But if I slept and woke up and seen him at the store like in the morning, chances are I wouldn't dap him, but I would just walk past him and just get my groceries and not like even look at him. You know what I'm saying? But so in my mind, that's not like a real thing. But
what type of analogy is that?
Because it's not like a beef. Like it's just
if you're in the mood beef.
Well, what it is I've observed Unc, and like I said, now that guy that I talked about that infiltrated our little water thing, he wound up to be what the fuck did he do? He worked in intelligence in the army. He worked in army intelligence. So he actually was sent into our Facebook group to shut us down with the water. And I didn't find out till much later that them big ass water companies, Nestle and all them, was in competition with the owner and all that shit for the water. You know what I'm saying? So Unc, I found out though, over time is also still working for the government. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother. Oh. Rewind just a little bit. What you mean?
Unc get a paycheck every month from them folks, man. Unc worked for them people, man. Unc is from Fort Detrick. Why you think Unc was out there promoting the you dig so hard?
Hold up.
Yo, look, how come Unc was promoting the thing? So listen, watch this. Now watch how this fuck everybody up. How come Unc was promoting the VAXX so hard before COVID even came out?
Yeah, I heard what the brother
just said. Yo, the only niggas that knew that COVID was coming, I mean,
he was promoting COVID before it even came. They said, is that even possible? How did he even know? How did Unc know? They say he an agent. That's crazy. This is Surviving Polite Part 4. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We only got 150 likes. Let's get a few more likes in the building. Let's try to get these likes up, and let's try to get 400 people in the chat.
Somebody say we just going to let him say that. What can you want me to do?
Well, listen.
Unc the only one that can refute this. Listen, I don't
know. No. See, Unc can't refute that because it's people that know Unc is military. Hold on.
Let me say this.
It's people that knows Unc is military. And can't nobody refute whether Unc is military or not. Unc is military.
You got receipts, Inky. My assistant Grand Sheik in Atlanta said, I need receipts, Inky.
All right, well, how about y'all do this? How about y'all do this? Why don't y'all ask Unc and get him on video lying? I seen Unc ID.
Call Unc. Nah, I'm scared. Let me delete this number.
Listen, all anybody got to do is ask why he was promoting that joint so hard.
Bro, he did a presentation on my show, and he wasn't really making any sense.
But he was going just blatantly hard with no sense of knowledge or anything, just straight.
Yeah, he wasn't. I mean, and I'm not banging on you. I'm just saying when you came on the show, you wasn't really making a lot of sense with your rationale. And anybody that's seen the show was saying the same thing. The only people was making sense is your squad that was saying that, that they had family that died from it, and that's why they was taking it. But I mean,
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's pull up the screen though. Let me get the share screen real quick. Let me get into some shit here. So I can excuse my language. Let me get some information. Let's get into some information real quick.
Hold up.
You got it?
Yeah, you there?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if people could see the screen yet.
Introducing the Lord Illiterate, aka Unky Kong, photo shoot. This is going to be magnificent. After the photo shoot, we're going to unroll his documentary.
Yo, Garfield, y'all have any questions for Minister Inky, man?
No, because that nigga said he didn't punch in my mouth, bro. So I ain't getting. I'm not talking to that.
Just talk about the
No, it's not that.
Damn,
Listen, I'm not out my mind, bro. Listen, I'm not out my mind. I'm not tripping.
Right.
But I'm not from that club, bro.
Right.
So when he says he's gonna punch in my mouth,
We ain't even dealing with that. We're dealing with the information. That's it. If you ain't got nothing, just say no, brother. Hey, Garfield, you got anything for him?
no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that. Why would I talk to him? Come on, bro.
All right, Inky, thank you, brother, for calling in. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Now let me go. My bad. I just had to put that on there real quick. But hold on. Let's talk with this. Let's go to my man Unc with his vaccine knowledge. Now listen to my man Unc vaccine knowledge. He about to get super deep. Listen to this.
I'm gonna let the audience know that the chance of you getting struck by lightning is more than your child being harmed by a damn vaccine. I'm gonna let the audience know that the chance of you getting struck by lightning is more than your child being harmed by a damn vaccine. I'm gonna let the audience know that the chance of you getting struck by lightning is more than your child being harmed by a damn vaccine.
Do you believe that? That's crazy. He said you got a more likely chance to get hurt by a lightning strike than you would a vaccine. I don't believe that. We see what vaccines are doing.
Now, of course, I wouldn't just put him up there looking super goofy without showing the statistics. So this is again one of those edited situations where I ain't gonna say shut somebody down, but basically, I provided all the information required to show that Unc is a goofy nigga that don't really know science at all. Right? But after coming with the science and the receipts and all that, it just became evident that when he kept on pushing forward, he had another agenda. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't understand why he was pushing so hard either. That was beyond me. I didn't, and I'm not. And again, I'm not banging on Unc. I'm really not. I really didn't. When he came on my channel a few months ago, and he was talking about the demonstration, I didn't understand for the life of me why he was so adamant about this. Like, a lot of these things are really not our fight. If people go and do it, they just go do it. But it's really not our fight. You know what I'm saying? Our fight would be, man, listen, these people has always harmed us.
Right, but if you've been stationed like at Fort Detrick or something, like Unc, Fort Detrick is out there. That's where Unc was at. That's like the main military base for vaccines.
How you get that information he was in Fort Detrick? Brother, you just saying that you just can't say anything on Morse World TV, brother.
No, that's true, but also everything ain't for the internet. So some things is just things, you know what I'm saying? I can't say exactly how and where and who and what, why. Just check.
So back to how did y'all beef unfold into the point where when you mentioned his name last night, it was a trigger for him?
Because if these things wasn't really true, they wouldn't trigger Unc so much. But the fact that these things are true is he's clearly in the community just to lead people away from the truth. Like, his job is to distract people from the truth. Unc is somebody, it would surprise you. But if you actually went back to Unc's pages, well, actually, Unc lost his pages not too long ago because he doesn't create content. All Unc shit be attacking one person to the next person to the next person. And the crazy thing is
I never understood why he attacked me in the beginning.
Because that is all he do. He's there to debunk any fucking thing. But the problem that I have with that is that after being involved with these guys and doing videos with these guys for a long time, I realized that none of these guys believed in the shit they were saying. So at that point, it began to look like a goofy fucking game. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got audio of Unc saying, that he don't deal with nothing comedic.
Hold up. This Unc on the phone right now. Hey, Unc.
So what?
I offered you to come on here, brother. And the offer still stands. But what I'm gonna tell you, if I gotta ask my guest because I offered you earlier. So if he no, what I'm saying is, you know, I offered you earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let's just let him stay on the phone for real quick and let him debunk this shit right here. Let him do it.
Hold up. Say something, Unc. See if the people can hear you.
So
hold on,
Ink.
Stop there for a minute.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Can y'all hear Unc?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Real quick. So what ID did you say?
We got 350 in the chat, y'all. So can we get up to 400 in the chat? That means you're going to have to share this on all your social media outlets. Share it on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Let's get this out. This is Surviving Brother Polight Part 4. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Peace and blessings, love and high vibe. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get up to 200 likes. We got 353 people in the chat listening. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's go.
Mine's, brother.
I seen your military shit.
How? I got put out the Marine Corps. I was in the Marine Corps. I got put out.
Oh, okay. I'm done. Let's go back to the presentation. I'm done.
Hold up. Let him finish, brother. Let him finish.
No, Inky. Everybody know that I got discharged from the Marine Corps. I got put out for fighting. All right? So you need to stop that. Now, we're going to have an intelligent conversation. It cannot be based in lies, bro. You know how?
Why is it? Hold
up, Ink. Let him finish. You got the whole show. Ink. Just let him finish.
Inky, Fort Detrick. I don't know what the hell they say. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, ex-Marine, bro. So why would you lie to these people on Moorish TV? Because Tahanka, it seemed to me to be honorable. Why would you do that?
I asked them for receipts, and so I think y'all can work that out later. Though you said you coming on, right?
No, did you want to talk to a person going to lie?
No. I don't know. You and him was friends. I know we
wasn't never friends.
Well, y'all had some sort of corresponding going on before something.
Out of nowhere, Unc just start attacking my videos like he came out of nowhere attacking you.
How did you see his ID?
Because we was in Atlanta, we were supposed to have a debate, and he pulled out his wallet and he had military ID in it.
So that's what you're doing, don't Inky?
What do you mean? Is that what I'm doing? I'm noticing that niggas that's pretending to bang on the cracker to be against the government have government have government ID in their wallet. Of course, I'm noticing that you got government ID in your wallet.
So what kind of government? A Marine Corps ID?
Listen, you're a Marine, irritated genius, Homeland Security, and Shaka Bars is, come on now. All you gentlemen is military employees.
Hey, so let me ask this before. Hey, Unc, you can come on though, bro. I don't have no problem with that.
Come on, long as you don't let him over talk.
No. I'm talking about you can come on. You said you want to come on after Inky. That's fine.
Yeah. I want to stay on the ID. You know, I was in the Marine Corps in 1985.
But listen to what I'm saying.
I got put out before Desert Storm.
Listen to what I'm saying.
So what ID did this guy see for me 20 years later?
Listen,
you know what? Hold. Ask yourself this question.
What would that be?
Hold on. Ask yourself this question. If there was no ID, then how did I accurately guess that you was in the military?
No, because I told everybody I was an ex-Marine. What do you mean?
No, you didn't.
I don't
Stop
lie
that.
to
Because Taharka didn't know. It's a lot of people that didn't know because you was online denying it, saying that I was lying and making shit up that you was never in the military. And I've been calling you Officer Unk for years.
Thank you. You call me Officer Unk like everybody else do because they can't understand how I was actually talking about vaccines before the situation.
No, they call you Officer Unk because I named you that.
Hold up. So I'm gonna save some of these questions. I can rearrange my show so we can ask some of these questions tomorrow, and then we'll just let you go in. You want to do that, Unk?
Yeah, I just want to go in. Inky know what it is, man.
And
see, Inky act like he don't know what it is. Inky, you know what it
is.
Hey,
Unk, do you understand?
You know how we built.
Hey, Unk, do you understand that we trying to get past the buffoonery, and you understand that I never started to be.
You didn't. I looked at both shows. I looked at the first show, and you actually did. I mean, you cracked a little crackhead joke.
You know, that's what we do. We do that.
So I ain't personal. But Inky, I don't like the fact that Inky, you don't allow to kick it, yo. You don't got a lot of
sorry?
Because I'm not gonna lie on you, Inky.
Hold on. Listen. Hold on. Listen. Stop saying that I don't have to lie. Wait. Listen. Stop saying I don't gotta lie if you just admitted that you are a Marine.
Inky, that's 15 years ago. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying. But if you didn't still carry the ID in your wallet, then I wouldn't have seen it, correct?
People that get kicked out the military don't get no ID. Are you simple right now? We can look that up.
I'm not from the military, but what I'm saying is, and what's going to boggle people's mind after you hang up, they're going to say to themselves, well, if Inky just made that up out the sky blue, how did Inky correctly guess that he's in the military?
Let me ask this. Many people in here that's been around in the conscious community. Press 1 if y'all knew that Unk was in the Marine Corps. Press 2 if you never knew.
You don't get no ID. You do.
Hey, that goes for you. That goes for my chat. Hit 1 if y'all knew Unk was in the Marines, and hit 2 if y'all didn't know. Just for future reference, I don't know. And that goes for us too, y'all.
Press 1 if you knew. Press 2 if you never knew that Unk was in the Marine Corps.
I never knew that, but he's kind of dancing around though. Like I don't know. It's weird. He might be lying.
We got some 1s and we got 2s.
Or he might be confused on
more
the question.
2s than 1s look like it. So some people did know, and some people didn't.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I never knew.
Me.
See, look, I didn't know. I don't follow you, nigga. What are you talking about? You a goofy nigga. Why would I follow you?
Some people say 1 because of Inky.
Exactly. Because people heard about it through me. People heard Unk was an officer on my page. I could show video after video going back and forth with Unk where Unk was denying it.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this to Unk before I let him go. And I say this before everybody, these 1,600 people in here. I don't have no beef with Unk. I really don't have no beef with Sinetta. It's only YouTube because I've been attacked on YouTube. I've never initiated an attack, and I respond to the attack. With Unk, I don't have no beef with Unk. I just at this point, you know, it's time to get to the point to expose this madness so we can move forward.
Hey, let me ask Unk a question. I got a question for Unk now.
I'm calling Taharka real quick. Hey,
nah, you're not doing that on my show. You're gonna answer my question. Hold on, Taharka. He gotta answer my question.
You ask me a question.
He gotta wait. Nah. He gotta respect me. He on my show. Nah, listen, no. Unk, let me ask you, why did you have stronger energy for me on sign of the platform than you have for Polight?
Hey, that nigga Inky ain't going. He don't want nobody to get in on his truth. I'm telling y'all, he is not going for that.
Right, the actual person that's accused of rape.
You say what?
Why did you have stronger energy for me?
Oh, 1 second. Let me moderate. Let me moderate. Oh. I want you to hear what he asked you and see if you can answer it. Come on.
But he cut me off, and I was asking you a question.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer your question.
I'm telling you got to answer this question first.
No, well, I don't need to do it then.
All right, so get off the show then.
Hold on.
Get him off, Taharka. Nah. Get him out of here, bro. Come on, man.
Hold up. Hey. Oh.
What's going on?
Oh. what were you going to ask me first? Because I do want to hear that answer that Inky asked. Hold on, Inky.
If don't nobody know, you know my people's in Baltimore.
Yeah, I ain't getting into all that. I know people that know you.
Hold on, no, let's get into that though. What people's in Baltimore? Because Taharka clearly said he be in your neighborhood every day and they'll never see you there. So what you talking about, Unc?
So you know none of them people hang around offices. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I want to get to the point where Inky just asked. Inky said that
we can, but hold on. Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong though? We don't hang around offices.
Well, the people that I know that know you, they ain't hanging around the office.
Right.
But you in Atlanta now too, though.
I was in Baltimore Monday, Friday service.
I just messing with you. I just messing with you.
Unc is not a Baltimore. Yo, why he keep trying to act like he in Baltimore, man? Stop that, bro.
Hey,
I just was in Baltimore.
Hey, hold up.
A couple of days, man. Stop playing yourself, bro. You an officer of the law, man. Stop acting like.
Hold up, I gotta mute you, and then you can take the show because I want Unc to answer this question because it's a very good question. Inky asked, why did you take off on him on Sinetta's platform when in fact the guy that is accused of having semen on a young girl's blouse, you've been on there twice and you didn't take off on him for having semen on a blouse of a 14-year-old?
Because first of all, you financed him based off your words. You said you was
no, that wasn't the question though.
I'm answering it. I'm taking off on you because you're trying to play some weird game. Matter of fact, you the snitching the whole thing, Inky. You snitching on your man right now.
But that's not snitching. It's rape for 12.
It is. Nah, you cannot finance the organization, yo. You cannot be in the organization. Then all of a sudden they're trying to distance yourself. So I want to make sure you get included too.
Hey, if a young girl get molested and raped, you would not step in?
I would step in 100%. So remember, I'm the first guy to say, yo, but what about the young baby? Remember, I'm the first guy to actually said that. I said, what about his wives?
And let me say this, Unc. I've asked Inky every question around that. Did he see anything? When did he leave? Why did he leave?
Right. So then why would I know? I've never agreed with none of the information. See, Inky, you the same person. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. You teach the same bullshit. You know it, I know it. That's why we don't get along, because I've been anti that nonsense from day one, and my record is clear on this. One thing y'all say about that nigga's an atheist, and they don't fuck with that pseudo shit. They don't fuck with the herbs, the spices, the spaceships, the fake gods, none of that. So that's really counter to what you teach. You on the same level. You was a Dr. Sadie guy when you want to be. You was an herb guy when you want to be, Inky. So nobody's gonna believe you, bro.
Okay.
See, nobody's gonna really believe that.
I got tomorrow at 9:30.
Baby.
At tomorrow.
Hey, I appreciate you. Yo, Baltimore on this bitch.
Indeed. Listen. I want you to take notes of what Inky is saying, and we'll give you a chance to respond. All right.
Hey, did you use crack cocaine in Baltimore?
He said cocaine, crack cane. Go ahead.
Wait, if he taking notes, I want him to answer that too. Throw that on his question list. Did he use crack cocaine while he was in Baltimore? Taharka, do you recall hearing any claims of Unc using crack cocaine in Baltimore?
Well, that's the story up there in Park Heights area now, but I've never witnessed it. That's the story. But because during that time, I was living over East Baltimore near Greenmount. But that is the running story.
Okay. So up in the neighborhood, he's saying like he's a tough guy in the neighborhood. Hey, guys from where I'm from, meanwhile, he's known as a crackhead in that neighborhood.
Park Heights is a mean neighborhood.
Right, but what I'm saying is
you got
right. But he's not a mean guy in that mean neighborhood. He's known as a crackhead in that neighborhood. So why is he referencing that neighborhood?
That was that could have been like 20 or 30 years ago. Like in the 90s or something. So can we give him a pass?
No.
Come on, man. That's
why.
That's Baltimore.
What the fuck is what? What? Yo, go share the screen. Come on, share the screen. Let me get to my work. Now let me start over here with
Hey,
Unc
now
saying-
let me say salute to Unc, because I don't have no beef with Unc, and I don't know what y'all beef stem from. And I really want to know if is there any way to reconcile that?
After the end of this video, let's get to this work, man. We already been delayed by Unc BS enough.
I know you was dabbing. I just want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that. I want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that. I want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that.
So the older gentleman here name is Pharaoh, and he's claiming that he busted Unc out on some information, and Unc is calling into Sonetta's show to clarify that he doesn't believe in nothing comedic. So now, if we want to talk about who's fucking goofy, your name is Unc and you belong to the Amin Ra squad, and that's how people know you forever. But I'm getting ready to play you saying that you don't believe in none of that. That right there says that every single debate, every conversation, every dollar, every donation, every lecture that Unc was a part of was a scam, because he was there representing African-centered thought. He was there representing Kemet. But as you're going to hear in this video, Unc does not represent Kemet. And this is not me making up. This is my man Unc dropping it on you, teaching that scientific literacy shit. We're going to get to that too.
But you know, man, hold up. Iggy. Pause it. Man, y'all in the chat, stop. I'm trying to pay attention. Y'all need to stop, man.
Come on, man. We gotta
my chat got too many jokes in it, man. They talk about coke, crack, cane, and
come on, they're gonna start asking for on crack pipe and all that. Like, come on, man, shit's gonna get crazy.
Hey, let me ask you, is that now, Unc, I'm not banging on you, I'm only asking, and I'm really serious. Is that where Unc's crack pipe came from?
I mean, you from Baltimore, so
I'm talking about the YouTube channel.
I thought it came from the fact that he was an ex-crackhead in Baltimore.
Bro, that's news to me. Unc's crack pipe. I didn't know. I thought it was just talking about the Unc and just people acting like they're drug addicts because they're so
No, that channel was made for Unc.
Unc, you gotta come in the mob, man. Nah. No.
But wait, look, somehow he gonna be angry with me about it. Like I made the channel. Unc's crack pipe ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just a nigga that made a channel to troll Unc and talk about Unc's past as a drug abuser, I'm just saying.
Somebody said, Unc I don't smoke crack. I smoke freebase.
Oh, well, my bad then. I would,
Man, stop, man. Now y'all gonna leave my homeboy alone. Now,
all right, well, hold on. Let's get to this work though.
All right, let's go.
I know you was dabbing. I just want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that. I want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that. I want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that. What we can do the last 500 years. I know you was dabbing. I just want to call a nigga said, oh, I don't believe none of that.
Did y'all hear what he said?
Right, but I know you don't practice different. Right, but I know you don't practice different.
Did y'all hear what this man just said?
Dr. Oyamayat, I don't know what you practice, right? But I know you don't practice different religion.
Okay, so he goes person by person. He goes with Dr. Mayat. I know she don't practice Egyptian religions at all.
Right, but I know you don't practice different religions. Right, but I know you don't practice Egyptian religions. Dr. Oyamayat, I don't know what you practice, right? But I know you don't practice different religions.
Is that Unc saying that?
That's Unc saying that.
He's saying that Dr. Mayat
doesn't practice no Egyptian religions at all. Yes, this is
I don't think he can speak for Dr. Mayat though either.
Yeah, but he's doing it. So see, that's what I'm saying. And this is the problem I have with the other Amin Ra squad members. It's not my fault that their mascot is a dummy. They should not have him at the forefront. I don't know why they need to kick him out. They need to put him on the Malcolm X shit. Like, bro, you banned like 6 months of silence or some shit. Like,
you die, you don't practice. I suppose I don't practice. And the star now, we die, you don't practice.
Yeah, you heard? Uja don't practice nothing. Asar don't practice nothing. And I told you I don't practice nothing. Clear as day on the audio. He went through and said the whole camp don't. Then he named my aunt, Asar. He went through each person. So what do we, what? He been a scam from the very gate, talking about Kemet, and he don't represent nothing Kemetic. He doesn't have anything Kemetic that he represents in his life, nothing in his day-to-day life. Like, for instance, you see how you deal with your Moorish shit? Like, there's a point where you're going to meet with your brothers and y'all going to get together. And there's no Kemetic nothing that these goofy niggas is doing.
But all
like, they don't
has Kemetic name, but I think it's not fair. I don't think it's fair to the rest of the Amen squad.
Nah, it is though, because Unc said that's what it is.
This is what I'm saying. I don't think it's fair to the rest of them until they are able to speak to them for themselves.
But they got to deal with Unc then. That's not what I'm trying to say. Is you're right. I'm agreeing with you, but as the spokesman for their organization, that's an internal problem.
Or went into this is kind of like the side laps because Sinetta, they all kind of protecting Brother Polight at this time. So this is Surviving Polight Part 4. We'll get into some more. We're just gonna get through this little rant with them attacking Inky and Tahaka Bay about going in on Polight. So this is the conflict. You know what I mean? They got some shit going on, some type of cahoots. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's get 200 likes in the building. All we need is 10 more likes in the building, and let's try to get 500 people in the live stream. Share this on all your social media outlets. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. Peace and blessings and love to each and every one of you guys that tapped in.
Problem that they got to deal with. Like, they got to stop him from talking. They do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to stop it.
Because the name of the squad is Amen Ra. We know what that is. And then we got Unc. We got Njeti. We got my. I think it's better for them to speak for themselves. Or maybe he misspoke or something.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's deal with this, because this is where we get even deeper right now. This is where we get even deeper. This is where it gets amazing. Wait. Now watch this. Right out the gate, I want y'all to pay attention to some things.
This is Hip Hop is Real battle rap channel.
I said that Unc be standing at the back door waiting for the battle rappers to come out.
He said he'd be at the back door waiting on battle rappers to come out. That's nasty.
And now that I see that Unc is pro-pedophile, you know, he's gonna promote, you know, let's have some decency and wait to see what the results is for Brother Polight. You know, we gotta wait and see what's happening with Brother Polight. But he's gonna say that I'm a pedophile because I was at Polight's house. So is Unc confirming that pedophile activity went on in Polight's house? Because just 2 days before, wasn't he on Sinetta channel saying that we gotta wait to find out if it's really the truth, is Polight could be innocent? Now, 2 days later, he's saying that I definitely witnessed pedophile activity at Polight's house. So is he confirming that there's definitely pedophile activity at Polight's house? See how goofy niggas get when they talk?
It's hard to argue with logic.
And that's why I'm saying, when this nigga talk, that's why I said he needs 6 months of silence. Unc do it to himself. Now, when I said yesterday that this nigga looking weird as a pedophile supporter, being 65 years old, he waiting at the back of battle rap venues, people thought that I probably made that up just to go on Unc. But here is Unc ambushing battle rappers at the back door of a teenage battle rapper event. Okay. And then he's loading them up with misinformation. Now watch Unc lie right out the gate soon as it come on. And then he's going to unlie it like in a few minutes. So homeboy goes.
Hold on. He's going to lie
immediately. A lie and unlie. Shit, only Unc could do this type of foolishness. Listen, let me tell you, Unc is a special talent when it comes to this. Like, he will look right at the camera and lie or say something so dumb
let's
that
see
a
what the hell
first
he
grader
got to
wouldn't
say
say
right
it.
quick.
But he gonna look and get angry like it's really
making up shit.
I don't know if that's true, but that reminds me of Taj.
Okay, well, watch. Look, you gonna know if it's true right now. That's why we pulling out the video.
Between
Look,
2600 years and 2600 BC.
He's gonna say, "Hold on, nah, I think he getting ready to say we from apes, we from monkeys." And Unc gonna say, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. And watch in 30 seconds, Unc turn right back around and say, yeah, we is from apes. We is from apes. So I'm just showing you certain things before we go so you can highlight these things in your mind. Because
hey, y'all can share the live stream. You feel me? If y'all want to support the channel, it's ticking across the screen. Hey, be my guest. Hey, support the channel by hitting the like button and sharing this on all your social media outlets. I appreciate that.
Unc can't get away from this kind of thing. So when he come on tomorrow, he can only talk like personal shit or make up shit or like, but he can never do this. The standing on your square and defending your doctrine. He can't stand on his square and defend why he's waiting outside of battle rap events to teach these children this goofy shit. Unless he's still an employee with them people. The same way he can't explain to nobody why he was going so hard for the jab as if he's some type of expert on bacteria or virus if he's not still with them people. Now watch when we watch this video. Look how goofy he gonna look. Watch this shit.
No, it's not there. That's called misinformation. Okay. So here's it. I'm getting. No. No. She said we for okay. No. Wait. No, it's not there. That's called misinformation. Okay. So here's it.
So now the guy just asked him, did he say we come from monkeys and all that? And Unc clearly says no. That's called misinformation. Follow this video.
I'm getting what's happening right now. Right now. What you? No. What you just said now? Okay, so we are apes. You just said now. Okay, so we are apes. Just said now. Okay, so we are apes. So typically, the typical scientists won't actually go to apes. They'll just say that the ape is a common ancestor. Okay. No. Wait. No, it's not there. That's called misinformation. Okay. So here's it. I'm getting what's happening right now. Right now, what you? No. What you just said now? Okay, so we are apes. You just said now. Okay, so we are apes. Just said now. Okay, so we are apes. So typically, the typical scientists won't actually go to apes. They'll just say that the ape is a common ancestor, right? But at the end of the day, the end of the day, most scientists in that community will also say what I described as.
Yo, you know what I just thought of? Shout out to my nigga. Yo, shout out to the hidden hand. Yo, my man said, yo, I gotta get back to the shit screen. Yo, this nigga's a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Listen, my man just texted me and said, yo, Unc was in his 20s almost 40 years ago. Yo, I guess nobody else realized that 1985, when Unc said he was in the military, was 37 years ago.
How old is Unc?
Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
Hold up.
Unc is not supposed to be 65 years old.
No, for real, Inky, this is a serious one.
Unc just said he was in the military in 1985. He left the military. So clearly he had to be in his 20s when he got discharged by the time he got discharged. So listen, let's just go back to the video.
56?
At a minimum. You rounding down, sir. It's 65, really. Come on now.
No, bro, we got
now as a pedophile supporter, why would he be at the back door of these events? That's all I'm saying. Come on, let's just go back to the share screen and get to this work. Let's show my man Unc with his scientific literacy.
Is that becoming man or whatever common ancestor is macroevolution. Now, what I didn't understand was he defines macroevolution different than the actual scientific community, the secular.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something also, because the conscious community is guilty of this. This guy right here in the middle of them, he's actually making more sense out of the gibberish that Unc is saying than what Unc is intending.
Right, and dude is a battle rapper in the middle. His name is Street Hymns. Y'all should go check him out. Y'all see the name at the top of the title, Street Hymns. That's the guy right there talking to Unc.
And a lot of times we look at people that we like and they saying something, and then we start like figuring out how to make what they saying make sense, but it really
share the live stream, y'all. Share the Share this live stream, y'all. I really appreciate it. If all the listeners can go hit the like button right now and get us up to 400 likes. We got 400 listeners. Let's try to get 400 likes in the building. And if you can share it on all your social media outlets, we can get 500 people in the building. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Peace and love, high vibes, and blessings to each and every one of you guys and gals.
And Unc is so dumb that Unc didn't even catch the alley-oop that this guy here in the middle is throwing him. Watch how Unc bobbles the whole alley-oop and catch a back spasm. Watch this shit.
Scientist community. And so because of that, I didn't even understand that. No.
And also drop some fire emojis in the chat right now if you can hear it and see everything loud and clear. Want to make sure everything is clear on you guys' end. So make sure you drop some fire emojis in the chat right now.
You just made that up. That ain't what they do. Scientists don't do that.
What's about?
And if you go to the journal,
Scientists
no,
microevolution.
no, the average person you think is a scientist. It's not a scientist will say that. You get that? The average nigga ain't a scientist. How many scientists do we have out here?
I'm talking about school teachers. I'm talking about people who work in it.
Scientists? You won't hear. Listen, you won't find one article.
A scientist is somebody who does a hypothesis, observation, comes to a conclusion.
Anybody could do that. But that's not what makes you a scientist.
Hey. Scientist is somebody who does a hypothesis, observation, comes to a conclusion.
Anybody could do that.
But that's your man.
That's not what makes you a scientist.
Hey. Scientist is somebody who does a hypothesis, observation, comes to a conclusion.
Anybody could do that. But that's not what makes you a scientist.
Hey. No. What we've been taught in the book says that's the little definition. He has a different definition for all.
No, I do not. I wrote a book called Chronology of Human Evolution, and no credible scientist. That's not scientific.
Don't be confused. Don't be confused if I'm going by the typical westernized perspective of what macroevolution means and microevolution means. Because you never.
Let me go.
Absolutely.
What I'm saying is, hold on. What I'm saying is, right, that evolution does not occur in single living organisms. That evolution does not occur in single living organisms. That evolution does not occur.
Now, see, I never cook without the receipts. So when he said that the children crossing the street was safer than getting hit by lightning, I showed from the government. Now that I don't know if everybody knows, but that's a .gov website. Every vaccine place in America has to report any side effects or any deaths, paralysis, like anything bad that happens with a vaccine. There's a website that's all of those numbers are tracked at. So when Unc was saying that you closer to getting hit by lightning than having a bad reaction from a vaccine, I pull up all the details and show it. Now here again, when Unc is saying this goofiness, I take my time. So because I want the young rappers, the Briz, Rothstein, and all these guys, I want them to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I took my time to put up the paper.
In single living organisms.
Horizontal gene transfer. Sorry, Darwin, it's not your evolution anymore.
And this is a paper that people can pull up.
Horizontal gene transfer, sometimes called lateral gene transfer, is a profound recent discovery in genetics. Genome mapping has shown that bacteria can acquire genes from the bacteria around them, that is horizontally, rather than from a previous generation, vertical transfer. As when a parent cell divides into two daughter cells, they can transfer multiple segments of DNA at once to fellow species members. But that was hardly the critical finding. This is because bacteria are found everywhere and are comparatively simple. They can move newly acquired genes between life forms in other domains of life. They can produce heritable changes with no recent common ancestors. They can produce heritable changes with no recent common ancestor. They can produce heritable changes.
Yo.
With
so look,
as you will see,
that right there is a receipt destroy his whole program. But wait, we still cooking though. We still cooking. We're gonna make sure we cook Unc all the way well done.
A dark-skinned population become lighter.
Now this is for all of the melanin people out there. Unc is getting ready to get deep into that melanin science now, Taharka. You know, it's your man Unc from Baltimore, so you know Unc is deep into that melanin science now. So let's get into that deep melanin understanding based on evolution and all that other goofy foolishness he make up.
Common ancestors.
That's a bunch of malarkey. Okay.
Now, if you know black folks that use the word malarkey, you teaching me something, but I don't know black folks that use malarkey. If I see a nigga around me that uses the word malarkey, it's a red flag for me. That's all I'm saying. We're not gonna spend no time on it. I'm just saying niggas that use malarkey, it just is a red flag for me. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just rewind a little bit so we catch up. And that's
common.
That's a little, you know, it triggered.
Ancestors.
That's a bunch of malarkey. Okay. You can't cut me off. Give me my round of talking. Listen, evolution occurs in the total population. So over 10,000 or 5,000 years, you will see a dark-skinned population become lighter over generations gradually, based off of coming in contact with the UVA rays. Years, you will see a dark-skinned population become lighter over generations gradually, based off of coming in contact with the UVA rays.
So now we see Unc says clearly that dark-skinned people will get light-skinned from coming in contact with sunlight. So now, how scientifically literate is Unc if Unc is saying that dark-skinned people get lighter from absorbing sunlight? Now that's see, now if I said that and I didn't pull that up so people go watch him say that dark-skinned people in the presence of UVA sunlight are gonna become light-skinned over time.
Light-skinned. He got you.
Hey, I gotta get into the mind of the op. You know what I'm saying? I gotta become him. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's happening.
He's light-skinned.
Light-skinned. That's what's gonna happen to black folks as they come into contact with UVA sunlight, which is the bright part that burns. So that's actually the part that makes you produce the most melanin. We're gonna become dark. We're gonna become lighter over time from getting sunlight. Now, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, any kid that's like just like you barely could read, like you got dog, cat down pat, you ready for this question that Unc is clearly not ready for. Does a person get lighter or darker in the sunlight, children? All of the children are gonna say, oh, they get suntans. So you telling me that the guy that's supposed to be teaching collegiate level scientific literacy, he doesn't know that people get darker in the sunlight? Hold on, but there's more. But there's more. Like if that was the only item on sale, I don't know if I would shop in the store, but there's more. Let's go back. My man Unc is beautiful. See, he's packaging self-hate and white supremacy in science, and he thinks that he's teaching it undercover to our children and that nobody is smart enough to catch him. But I'm catching them every step of the way. That's why I'm saying only somebody that's really working for them people will wait at the backstage of a battle rap event to find young kids that's not really sharp enough to understand what he's saying. Well, they do, but that's why they kind of not going along with the BS. But to even try to attempt to ambush these guys and tell them that, you know, their melanin is something. Well, he didn't get to that part yet, but I'll play it in a second. But he started off with we apes. And then clearly right here, he's saying that the sun makes us more light-skinned. It's going to get better in a second. Watch this.
The sun makes you more light-skinned.
You'll die. So dark skin will block out the sun rays, kill your vitamin D, you'll die. So dark skin will block out the sun rays, kill your vitamin D, you'll die. So
hold up. He said that if you dark skin, it blocks the sun rays.
It blocks the sun rays and kills your vitamin D, so you die.
Nah, he didn't mean that.
Hey, listen.
Y'all need a debate.
I'll be that more you gonna remember. Inky Bay, front line to the Lord.
Y'all need a debate, man.
Listen, why? What? Now, listen, people say that, but in my mind, and they think I'm arrogant. Why would I do that? If you're telling you, either it's only two things that's going on. Either you're that dumb and we can't exchange ideas, or you're not dumb and you know purposely what you're doing out here spreading misinformation. I watched him tell Curtis Cook that the Tuskegee experiment was not set up to poison black folks.
And he said that on my show too.
Well, what we talking about now? Who he worked for?
No,
I mean, what? I mean, how much? Look, it's the same thing with Polite. How many red flags we need to see with these guys before something?
He literally said that on my show, and that was like the first time I ever heard that one.
I'll be that boy.
I actually went to Google it to try to be sure that I wasn't crazy.
Listen, that's why I'm here playing video, because
Akhenaten talked about it. I was like, I called Akhenaten the next day. I said, brother, you ever heard that? I've never heard that before.
Hey, share this on all your social media outlets, y'all. We almost got 500 in the chat. Let's try to share this and get the goal of reaching 500 in the chat today. And let's try to get the 300 likes. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let's go, y'all. This is Surviving Brother Polite, Part 4.
Listen, Unc is a wild boy, man. I'm trying to tell you. Look. So we just heard him say, dark skin blocks out the sunlight, kills your vitamin D, you die. Now,
we might misunderstand it.
Now, listen, a scientifically literate person would have said, dark skin absorbs sunlight, which turns into viable nutrients and makes your immune system strong and makes your body way healthier. In fact, coming out of the pandemic, it seems that vitamin D did just as well or better than all the medications and other things that was tested against it.
But you
as a prophylactic. I'm just saying, there's
y'all don't think we just misunderstand it and Inky just chopping and remixing. Is this what's going on, Inky?
I mean,
you're bringing another effect over here, Inky.
Hold on. Am I doing that? Because we're clearly listening to Unc say these things.
So I'm gonna pause this video right there. I'm gonna get into the next one, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing going up, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Let's see what we can get. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis in the chat, man. Make sure y'all drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let's get it going. All right. All righty, y'all. Let's get this thing back going. This is Surviving Brother Polite, Part 4. Drop some fire emojis in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. And let's continue this thing on out. Let's go.
Peace to everybody out there. Coming for basically
I had a video earlier with a guy that Polite scammed out of $3,500. This is him again. Let's get to his second response.
Round 2. Smaller update. This ain't really gonna be a long video. Just kind of come to update some people in reference to a particular situation I had mentioned in my previous video. So up to this current date, I have not got a refund. I reached out to the culprit of this particular situation and presented him opportunity to basically reprimand the situation that he engaged in, and prove not only to continuously be a disrespectful, narcissistic sociopath, but had the nerve to even tell me that YouTube don't matter in the real world. Yes, verbatim. I was verbatimly told, which once again, I don't know why he told me, because he knew I was gonna put it in the screenshots and the text message because he's seen the last video, because he told me he's seen it. But it's on, and it's not to it's not like, you know, in emotional purposes or nothing. It's to literally just share with people like the type of person that people don't know that they're dealing with. He constantly gets a lot of praises for his studies, which can't nobody take away from nobody. I'm not on a mission to stop somebody from praising somebody because they like information. However, I do want to warn people. And with that, let's just update to the case. So, Brother Polite in Huntsville, Alabama, has a warrant out for his arrest. Now, yes, I filed a police report in February, at the end of February. I gave him some time to basically give him my money back like he was supposed to do. When he didn't complete the agreement that he said he was supposed to do anyway. That's not neither here nor there. You got a warrant out for your arrest. Theft by deception, felony in the first degree, in Alabama. It ain't like I trumped the man up on federal charges or no shit like that. But your ass got a warrant, and anybody that wanna look you up in Alabama for a warrant will be able to look you up under Michael Nowak, because that's the name that the investigator found. They traced the phone, that number that I gave him from the last video. They
hear that? Do y'all hear what this brother saying? Y'all drop some fire emojis. Y'all can hear this brother.
Traced that and found it to him. They sent me a screenshot of his mugshot asking me was that him. And the judge signed the warrant. Yeah. So for people from the previous videos who were saying, calling me an idiot, saying I didn't have a contract and things of this nature. Well, because of the way I worded my messages, being that I said, hey, so-and-so, conscious mentorship program, so-and-so, 3,500, so-and-so. It turns out that is a very legal binding contract, especially when you accept and they trace the phone number to you and so forth. So either way, there wouldn't be a warrant for his name. And obviously, the same way as the last time, I'm going to post the screenshots in the end of this video. And I'm really making this not to publicly brag that I got a warrant on another black man. That was never my intentions. However, the black man who we are dealing with does not have the best intentions for all black people. I'll say that because I can't speak and say he doesn't have good intentions for no million of people, because he has good intentions for the people that he fuck with. But if he feel like he can rob you, obviously he will do it. Also, there were several people who don't want their names mentioned, obviously out of embarrassment, who reached out to me and expressed to me that they had been scammed. The sister paid $3,000 not long ago. I'm gonna post the screenshot of her YouTube conversation with Crypto Roots, who we also know who he scammed, who he also denied exists. Then they show a video of him with Crypto Roots. It's obviously that the dude's a liar. And then the evidence that I put in the last video, though people laugh at me, try to make me feel embarrassed, I'm not. I'm somebody who genuinely saw somebody who claimed that they were doing a service for black people, as a black person myself, and being harmed by other people of other races all this time. I say, hey, let me go try to do business with this black guy, and you get burned because, these niggas, conscious community, hotep niggas, whatever people would like to call them. I like to call people hotep niggas and shit like that, because it's actually disrespectful to our ancestors, being that those names are sacred. Anyway, none of that is either here or there. I put this out to just say, don't lay down when somebody do something to you. You don't have to lay down. I know it's very difficult for some people because maybe some people didn't get certain level of contractual agreements, or maybe you didn't word your messages together. But just know that there are people out here who have been scammed by Polite, who are actually doing something.
I'm gonna let this brother finish up. After he finished, I will be dropping a link so you guys can come on the panel and give a couple words, and we can roll on out. I allow a few people to come on real quick.
And I don't need your sympathy on YouTube. You comment if you want to. Disgusting comments don't matter. I'm just block and delete you anyway. I don't really deal with negativity. I'm not gonna argue and go back and forth with people, not because I feel like I'm better, just because I don't really want to, and it's not important to me. And yeah. Also, I've had many people contact me and message me after this. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. And there was also one more brother, a couple more brothers actually, but one that not particularly. People don't want to be mentioned. People are scared after they get scammed by Polite for $1,000, $30,000, $15,000, whatever the hell. It's very embarrassing, and people, because they know that the internet gonna rip your ass apart, and that's just what it is. The internet, people gonna get on the internet and rip your ass apart. You just gotta have tough skin to be able to put stuff like this, and and be honest. And yeah, he got the brother for $5,000, $2,000, lying about putting in for apartments. I'm sorry.
He lied and said he was putting money in for an apartment. He lied about everything.
Doing the hotel thing, like for anybody that's seen Crypto Roots video, he was talking about how he was paying.
Shout out to Crypto Roots, man. He exposed and showed the receipts. And Polite scammed that brother to death, man. He actually scammed him out of $150,000. Never gave that brother anything back to the point where it stressed him. And this brother died of a heart attack and an asthma attack.
For hotels, and he was saying how Polite safe for hotels, and he also paid $3,000 for the course. His brother reached out and personally called me. He gave me evidence and everything, and he's also seeking remedy against, y'all know. But anyway, like I said, I didn't want to make this very long. I don't have a lot of time to just rant and talk about another person's life. But like I said, I wanted to address the situation in reference to
support the channel.
People who actually
support the channel. Shout out to my brother Mikey, man. We'll pin your comment.
Yes, we are seeking remedy. Nobody's just getting on YouTube and crying. The first video was literally just to warn people. It's not. I don't need anybody's sympathy or crybaby attention and critical comments, and it really doesn't matter. It was really just to warn people. But this video, with the proof, would be the screenshots of the police report, and I can't, you can't put no warrant online. We as the people don't get access to the warrant. But if you used to call let's say Bill's bombing in the area,
yeah, Crypto Roots actually passed away this July the 19th or July the 21st. He just recently passed of an asthma/heart attack.
Ask for a certain name and a birth date, you would be able to find that somebody down here had a warrant for felony theft by deception in the first degree. With that being said, whatever happens from this point on happens from this point on. Just let it be known that I reached out and I tried to rectify the situation. Never had any intentions. I'm sorry, any ill intentions towards this person. All I wanted was my money back, and you can move on with the rest of your life. And didn't feel like I had to be the person to try to take so and so down. I'm like, look, bro, just give me my money, and blah, blah, blah. But the person literally refused and told me that my YouTube videos don't matter in the real world. The only reason he's saying this type of stuff is because he knows he's going to continuously get people. Because after you have a certain amount of evidence, and you start to come after him after months of, hey, where's the mentor? He's just like the sister said in the message I got. He'll block you, like I said, he'll block you and keep moving on to the next place, because there's so many people out here, millions of people in the world. You just go from state to state to state to state. Love doing online tracks with people far away. Brother this, brother that. If only these people would come out and tell y'all. But they are terrified because of the ridicule of the internet. And he thrived because of that shit. So I'm also telling people that shit has happened to. If you have substantial evidence, text messages, anything, do your best to follow a police report. Yes.
All right, I'm going to end this video. We pretty much see what he's doing. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. I'm going to give y'all enough time to come hit the link. Hit the link. Hit the link. I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. We're going to get it cracking. So hit the link. I'm going to put the 30 seconds up. Let's go. All right, we back. I dropped the link in the chat. Is anybody going to come through? G Vibes. We got G Vibes entering in on the panel. Let's speak to this person. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, brother.
You got a comment, statement, or anything about the build? that you seen with the surviving brother Polite?
Just that, just to say that going forward, we got to do research on the people that we do business with. Have to.
Absolutely, I agree. I totally agree.
Whoever, yeah, regardless of what they look like, who they say they are, what they teach, it doesn't matter. You got to do your research to see who they are and what they've actually done. Polite is somebody who hasn't really done anything. He's even taking credit for other people's work. So
You absolutely right, man, and you right, man. It makes it hard for other brothers that's really out here doing work that might need to pull some shit together or really got some shit going on they can elevate. It'll make it hard for people to even trust it or want to get involved because of the fraudulent activity going on.
you're right, man. But
So
that was all I wanted to add to the build. Thanks for
man,
having me.
I appreciate you for coming on, big homie. You new to the channel?
Yes, sir.
Man, hit that subscribe button. It's a blessing to have you on here. It's usually not about drama. We usually get into a lot of information, usually dealing with science, archaeology, anthropology, and proving who we are by lineage and paperwork as well. Also through oral tradition, customs, and traditions. So yeah, man,
Okay,
tap in
good
with
to
the
hear,
channel,
man.
man. I would love for y'all to tap in with us on some of these open panels, bro.
Most definitely.
Peace and blessings. We got the Empress Hobart in the building. Peace to the Empress Hobart. Before I get to you, Sister Hobart, let me see who this new person is coming on the panel. We got Jen on the panel. Peace and blessings to Jen.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Are you loud and clear, sister?
Okay, yeah. I'm really shocked about everything that's happening with Brother Polite. I've been following him for years. And like the brother just said, that we do need to do our research, especially on the wives, the so-called wives, because they're tagging along with him, scamming people left to right. Even when he got with his ex-girlfriend Linda, I was following him even deeper because Linda is on her health stuff and trying to create her own business, and Brother Polite is just
I
the
think
biggest
Brother Polite
scammer. That
able to keep people at a non-wanting to focus in stage because the way he try to implement some of his words. But I believe since day one, people been bringing out facts and sources and at least allegations about him scamming. So uh, like I said, like the brother said, it just came on. Shout out to the brother G Vibes. He did say, do your research on who you're dealing with. Check their track record. You know what I'm saying? See what other people experiences was. Because if once you do that with anybody, especially dealing with Polite, you will probably been told that he's a scammer of some sort in the past if you would ask these particular questions, Sister Jen.
yes, I wouldn't even since the beginning. Like I had my doubts about him, but I just never questioned it, and I should have, because he's changed with all his knowledge that he has and everything. He's helped me change in a lot of ways. This is why I'm so angry, because I've even like personally spoken to Linda about, because when I stopped seeing her around, I was like, what is going on? Like, why isn't she around anymore? So I messaged her honestly, and I asked her, like, everything okay, and I'm seeing when the first arrest came out, that he recently got arrested. I messaged her. I was like, I hope this is not true. And she was like, okay. She was like, she's like, I'm getting a lot of DMs from a lot of people questioning about him, and I'm surprised about everything. You never know how someone really is. So I'm pretty sure like she's so shaken right now that about everything, and she didn't expect for none of this to happen. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, like the brother got serious allegations from him since day one. Uh even with some of his mentoring, and the people he's been mentored by even have these same allegations. So it's very critical. I'm just here to bring out the awareness because it's to the point where he's scamming American people, American Aboriginal Negroes, and now it came to the point where allegedly, right, it's molestation of Aboriginal American Negro children. And this is something we cannot allow to keep going on within any community, especially these so-called quote unquote conscious community. All right, so this is awareness for that. You understand me? Shout out to this D who just entered the panel. Peace and blessings. I want to give you the opportunity to speak as well.
Peace and blessings, everybody out there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. All right.
Beautiful.
You know, it's. I'm not in any of your communities, okay, but I do observe things, you know, for my own educational purposes. And let's just start here. And I'm just going to be point blank and very clear and concise. No one should really be shocked.
Right.
Period. Okay?
I agree.
This individual, okay, as you said before, sir, from day one has had rumors, allegations, so on and so forth in his name. Now, of course, you know, with the war in fracture, if you want to call it that, you know, people will bring out lies and try to defame a character. But for all those with a constructive and self-aware mind, after a while, especially with the individuals that have come out, it's not a matter of sometimes the individual statement, but all of the statements that's come out as a whole. The questionable behaviors with minors has come into question.
Right, and that's why I did this series, because I was giving you a step-by-step experience with Polight from multiple people, so you get multiple angles of experience, whether it was male or female gender, whether it was a tutoring, whether it was a whatever program, you got to see the experience with Polight from different angles, and it all leads up to one understanding or one sum. So when you get to these recent allegations, you can base your prior understanding and how your experience you see right to whether or not you believe that he's guilty of these charges.
Now,
So
sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, sister. I'm apologizing.
So, you know, again, I've got, you know, if you want to call it quite a purported / you know, informed IQ on many a thing. And, you know, I remember the pills from back in the day. And I even remember, you know, what's his name? York and all of that hoopla and madness that went, not hoopla, madness that went on. You know, I even remember buying 1 or 2 books back in the day, you know. So I've kept a very distant but informed, you know, view on these things. Now also, because I want to, you know, no matter what anybody says and whoever's with him, not with him, you know, what do I know? I don't sound like I'm from here. It took me 3.5 minutes once these allegations came out to even find out the story, we'll just call it that, quote unquote, about, is it the third wife and her leaving and the daughter then running away and being with him. Now, in that sense alone, you have to take somebody such as Polight or York that has that God-like complex, okay? And what they do is they tend to draw you in with minimal truth but maximum spin, okay? Once you now follow this individual, he then has a mental control over you, okay? That's been documented through many a statement, documents, reports, even, you know, outside of this community. And once they've drawn you in and you are now under their mental control, you are now going to, if you want to say cape, if you want to say
Right, and I've seen you've seen some of his tactics that he used when he's getting over. He'll get over and then make you feel like you're the one that's doing something wrong, or you're doing some weird stuff, or you're outlined. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we've seen some of his narcissistic tactics and his deceptive behavior, which is very cute, and he used it with an articulate sense of
he uses words, but we have to see, this is the next thing about wordage, language, so on and so forth. He's using what's called American English. Now, anyone, again, with a learned mind can tell exactly when he's using certain words to actually either deflect, to distract, or to completely twist, or to just give you a word that you may not use in your lexicon regularly, so therefore it sounds kind of right or correct, or it has a base word that seems like it should be in that sentence. And just listening to him, I was just laughing. Every time I see him or hear anything he said, I just laugh my caboose off.
And we got to get into the weirdness that's going on with not just him, but people that's allowing and maybe even in cahoots with the things that he's doing that's around him, people that's around him. And so, like you mentioned earlier, and I'm gonna let the sister Empress Hober get in on this conversation as well because I haven't let her speak. But you mentioned that one of the wives left, which is also the daughter of one of the children. You see what I'm saying? That's still with Polight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stepchild. So, and that's confusing.
That's not even confusing. I'm sorry to cut you. That's not even confusing, because here's the thing. If you're dating someone and they have a child, let's make sure that we keep that word in the conversation. A child, not a young lady, not a woman, not a female, a child. And that person has a child, and they're around that so-called quote unquote, I'm using the term very extremely loosely, leader. Okay, and they're around that child. Now that child is going to be looking at that quote unquote leader as the epitome of authority. Now, once that woman or individual leaves that relationship, and you all, and I just mean that, in a global sense, you all then heard that child ran away and went back to him, that is constant and consistent grooming. Okay, that's not her father. That's not a blood relative of hers. And that means that child, again, was there since a minor. So that child was being groomed for her to run away.
I believe the wife know a lot, and it's just a matter of time before she comes out and tells all. But that's gonna be a knee slapper. You know what I'm saying? That's really gonna bring everything else down, because he's out still talking trash now. Polight is out still talking trash.
Won't be out for too much longer.
And we'll get into that in a minute. But Sister Hobart, peace and blessings, OG. Good to have you.
I'm sorry, and I just want to finish and say, excuse me, sister. I just want to finish and say, no matter what, no matter who we may like or not like, all these individuals, the sign letters, the pills, the this ones, the that ones, they knew all of this. They knew his behavior. They knew he was a deviant. But for that little so-called white man devil money, they allowed and kept quiet about this situation. So I don't want to hear from any of them now that, oh, I renounce him, I don't want nothing to do with him, I'm not effing with him. You knew back in the day, and I'm not just pointing this at Sinetta either. All of them knew. Every last one of them knew. And most of them, I'm going to say, in my opinion, they're deviants as well. We just have not got that information yet. Let's be honest about that. Thank you.
That's true. I appreciate you for coming on, Sister D, and you dropping some shit too. And I appreciate G Vibes and Sister Jen as well. We got Sister Hobart and Tatted Up Science on the panel. Peace and blessings to you guys.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Grand rising, everyone in the chat. But I said you should call this a vibe in that community over there, period. Because like she said, a whole lot of this stuff has been going on. Because you remember back about 4 years ago when he came up missing with that little young girl, I guess it was the stepchild. And nobody. So this right here, this is nothing new, and that's why Sinetta said he got the proof, and that he don't want him to show it. But they've been knowing this is going on. I say that whole community over there is full of scams. I know we got some people that get their panties in a bunch when we talk about that community. But like I said, you question everything, especially when there's men coming around your young male or female children. You should want to know their relationship before they got with you. What took place or way before that relationship? Because we're dealing with a lot of people that they know how to manipulate, come into your house, manipulate you. The next thing they know, they're laying with your children. Because you don't know nothing about you. Think you know because you conversate with people that you know them, but you really don't. Most pedophiles are conning. The next thing you know, once you go to work or you might wind up having to stay over at work and he's there with your children or she's there with your children. Next thing they know, they're molesting your children.
That's so true. And I mean, even when the allegations came about, there was already obviously conversations about strange things and things already leading into that proponent already. So,
he didn't even say, I'm not guilty. He didn't say anything in his recent video of letting people know that he didn't do it. Like, he's just looking so bad right now. And all he keeps doing is trying to turn it around and convince you, hey, the next crypto class is coming up this Sunday. Like, my dude, you're not doing anything. Everything is a scam. And Crypto Roots, look him up. He did scam him out of $150,000.
Yeah, he sold every receipt.
Life insurance, and he recently passed away because of the heart attack and having asthma and the stress that Brother Polight put him through. I'm so thankful for you having this platform and because I've been really angry since all of this allegation about him, because I've been following Brother Polight and he's changed me in a lot of ways and good things, that the knowledge that he has. But for him to pull this is like, come on, man. Who can I believe now? All these leaders that come out here.
Sister?
I want y'all to listen. I want an audio. I want to play y'all some audio in just a second too. But go ahead, sister.
Can I ask you a question, sister? Have you ever did your genealogy?
No, ma'am.
Do your genealogy. This gonna play a part. This is gonna wake y'all up even more. Once you start digging into your own roots, y'all will find out why a lot of these people was placed here on YouTube and made big in our communities. This will play a part in connecting everything together. You got all these people, when I say question everything, that is down to who you are and who you came from.
And who they tell you.
Because a lot of this stuff is taught that we were bought here on ships and that our ancestors were slaves. No, our ancestors was enslaved. They was not slaves. They was enslaved on their own land. But there's laws to protect us that they couldn't enslave the people of the land. So I'm telling y'all out there in the community, what the Pan-Africans don't teach you, they don't teach you to do your own due diligence and research your own bloodline. They go with the narrative, the DNA, which will tell you that it's for entertainment purposes only.
Right.
DNA, as far as tracking your family versus
they go
DNA.
with the general consensus of what was put into implementation into Western education to indoctrinate you, telling you that you come from one land mass forcefully and enslaved in another land. So once you start getting into your genealogy, your own history, you're going to see that your own history, your own family oral traditions, going to contradict what you've been told about your history, and you're going to realize that your peoples had always been in this land, and everything that there's a country that this continent got to offer, your ancestors played a part in it. And so that's one of our main factors of this channel. That's why the channel is called Aboriginal Power. But let's get into some of this audio right quick. I'm gonna let the brother Hawks go get in. I got a couple other people in the back. I'm gonna let you guys in just a second. Bear with me, and I'll be with you guys in just a second.
The silly wabbit. But it ain't no fun when the wabbit got the gun. That's what I want to talk about today. That's what I want to talk about. Hey, It was all fair game. It's legal. It's hunting season, ain't it? He can go out there and he can look for the silly rabbit. That's what he used to do. Go out there, got his gun, and he's out there to body the rabbit. But every now and then, the black rabbit gets the gun. Doesn't happen often. But when it does, goddammit, it's going to resonate throughout the land. It's going to resonate throughout the land. I'm going to take these shades off soon because people say, yo, you know, he wouldn't show his eyes. Oh, let me say this too. This is for my good brothers and sisters that are walking with me. This program is not for the likes of whom want to dictate what I should say, when I should say it, what they want to hear. The trolls, the people who tune in to a show that they don't like, which I'll never get. I never go in my house, rush 9 o'clock. Let me get in the house, turn on this TV show that I hate, and then tell people how much I hate it and the characters in it. So this is not for you guys. This is for my brothers and sisters that are walking with me. This is my PSA out of respect to my good brothers and sisters that stand firm with me. So please, save your complaints, trolls, because you ain't going to never be satisfied anyway. I have nothing to say about the situation. And you, hold on, let me take this off. And I'm going to tell you why I have. Praise my good brothers and sisters that's posting pictures with me standing next to them while I'm alive. We stand next to you. People who, may I have your picture, polite? I see the tags. I'm going to start retagging them. But the fact that you guys support and love and cherish me so much that you would repost videos and pictures and just to show like, yo, we stand by you. I'm like, wow, that's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So I know the stigma of being a wealthy black man in America. I know how it goes. I know how this is supposed to turn out. We all do. We all know, right? We know how the story ends, right? I just feel like I'm a vessel. That's how I'm feeling. I just feel like I'm a vessel. Feel like I'm a conduit. Feel like I'm a medium. Everything's always in divine order. I feel like I'm being used to establish oh shit. Motherfucker dude got a good hairline. Yeah, just like the way hat truth came out. Keep it. Cause in your mind, you really hear like, there's no way he got this or this. I know what you're thinking. Because when someone says the worst thing they could possibly say about somebody on planet Earth, it's like, why would they even say that? Everyone's totally oblivious now to it. Sometimes things may not be what you think it is. Now all of a sudden we're oblivious. We do all this research and all this history, but now we're oblivious. Fine. I won't give you a yay or a nay. But I will promise you this. You should get your popcorn ready. I will promise you this. As I come out my meditations and I see, damn, this shit is on the news. One truth already came out that I actually got a fucking hairline and it looks better than most people. So y'all can stop using that old photo.
Peace to the tribes. Hit that like.
Peace, Hawk School.
Peace and bliss, sis.
Peace to the tribes. That nigga lying about his hairline, y'all.
He's a narcissist.
I'm just letting y'all know. Listen, look at this hairline. This is the hairline he said he got when he recently just went to jail. Nigga, it's the same hairline from goddamn 2014, nigga.
Mm-hmm. The nigga, y'all know there's ways that they can spray on fucking hairlines and shit now. I hope people know
He's
this.
just so narcissistic. I just wanted y'all to see that video. That's him fresh out of jail. So that just shows you what type of shit he got going on, y'all. Let me allow some of these other brothers on. But go ahead, big brother Hawk School. You got the flow.
All peace and bliss. Peace to the tribes. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to the panel. I just wanted to actually comment. You know, I don't get into this type of thing for real. I'm just here to support the tribes. You know what I'm talking about? But I had something that's like a reoccurring thing that a lot of people are saying, and like I just heard sis that was up, I guess her name Jen or something, but she was talking about how bruh changed her. You know what I'm saying? And I think we really need to stop idolizing people and taking this knowledge and information that we get and heaping it onto a specific person. I mean, even like you talk about the Aboriginal shit, some nigga gonna be talking about Dane. You know what I'm saying? Let's not put this knowledge like on these people. Like, sis, you changed yourself. These niggas on here that's whining, you changed yourself. You got the knowledge and you chose to do whatever with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might have got a handful of seeds from a nigga, but he don't get to celebrate when you eating your motherfucking salad at the table after you've been tending to your garden. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the seeds, bro. But let's get them seeds and keep it moving, man, and not get so wrapped up in these people, because that's the thing. Because at the end of the day, man, these all grown ass black men crying about a nigga scamming them, and I really ain't tendering that shit. Like, bro, too fucking bad, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You kind of put yourself in that position, you know what I mean, to lose. You know what I mean? Because you could have been over here with the Aboriginals who ain't trying to get in your pocket, trying to put something in your pocket. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about? But
that's a fact. You got
well,
her
you know,
talking ugly,
that's
and like
neither
I
here nor
said,
there.
brother Hall, the brothers like that make it hard for brothers like us because of the
That's all.
scamming and the manipulation that they doing. You see what I'm saying? So, and especially when what we got going on is being shadow banned. You feel what I'm saying? It's been suppressed by media. It's not out in the algorithms like it should. But yet we got a lot to offer when just playing to the consciousness, true consciousness of who you are. We're not trying to tell you nothing who you are. We ain't trying to tell you your ancestors was beat or nothing. We just telling you to look at the research and look at the actual records and ask your people yourself. See if they got the same story as the
Look
same
in
people who came
yourself.
over here and oppressed you and told you these stories. See if they got the same stories. Because I don't believe your ancestors got a reason to lie to you.
Look
I can find
inside
1,000
yourself. Look
reasons
inside
why these other
yourself.
people will lie to you.
Not to cut you off or overtalk you. I just want to tell them, look inside yourself. Stop looking out here for the answers to shit, bro.
Thanks.
Sis, brothers, mothers, uncles, nephews, cousins. Stop looking for the answers outside yourself, my nigga. Go look in the mirror and see if you see Africa, fool.
That part. And when I say question, none of these people ever question why you giving up all your money to all these people, but yet they have never built anything to show you that they are really here for you. Because all the money y'all have donated to that community over there, we should have motherfucking communities around this motherfucker by now. They should have community literally built up. As much money people have donated to these people, and you have nothing. They have never showed you nothing. All you Marcus Garvey lovers, all this shit been going on for over 100 years, and yet today you still have nothing, but you have gave everything. Like he just said, quit looking outside. Y'all never even questioned the pastor with the shit he's been giving you. You know, you don't question nobody. Our people are so easily to be misled. All they looking for is a savior. Save yourself. Look within yourself.
Yo, wagwan. Peace and love to all. Yeah, man.
Yes.
So, hey, what I said, one thing that pisses me off is how a big man can let another big man tell him what go on in him life and thing. I make a man See the other brother that you did have on before, the first brother, he was talking about this and that, and I thought to myself, hold on, it comes to a stage where a man have to look upon himself and think, why am I giving this brother so much money? Because you see me, him look like what love with my man. Him look like him love and want fuck Polight and him or Mr. Novak or whatever him blood clot name him. You see me? So nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna say it and I'll just talk English then still. Certain man don't like when big man speak real talk because a lot of man's brains is still trapped in the 90s. If you're over 35 still believing in any religion or having any man, you follow any man back or anything like that, then there's something wrong with you. You haven't grown up, you haven't mentally, spiritually expanded your mind and thing, you know what I'm saying? And there's enough man out there like that, still letting these little 5'4" gremlin Nigerian more Muslim people come and fuck up the whole program. You get me? Cause like you say, this brother was brought out by people who we don't trust now. Yet for some reason, we still wanna bow down to this bray. He's not even from that. He's not even from our. Oh, he's not us. He ain't my people with that African head. I got a 7 head. These are our people, blood. So when I'm hearing all these people who give money to him, blood, if I give a man a £10 for a one draw and my man don't come with that draw's underweight, you think I'm gonna give him any money again? No. For what? So my man all of his father's insurance. And then you've got other people. And then when you hear this Bray online, this Polight talking about, look, I've got this and I've done this live stream. Where's the link?
He's trying to play on your mind. He's trying to he came out and didn't talk anything about the charges. He danced around and started talking about glasses, started talking about people sharing his pictures, his hairline. He talks about everything but the actual meat and potatoes of what he needed to talk about. You see what I'm saying? And this is another narcissistic move of deception. Y'all gotta understand the process that he's.
Sorry, look at his hat he's wearing. He's wearing that hat. You see back in the day, you see the Macs, yeah? The Mac daddies. The Macs, yeah, the McDonald's or whatever who come from Scotland and thing, they were Moors blood with the red coats and the red hats. They come fuck up and mash up things. These people are not for us, yeah? We're looking at them saying, what have you done? They've done plenty for their people, for their brotherhood. You get me? We're not seeing that. So when they talk about we're doing this for our people, yeah, you're doing it for your people. Just like Abs on here saying he's going to do it for his people. Yeah, the people here right now. That's what we need to remember. These people
like I said,
interested.
the link is in the chat. So if anybody want to come on the spiel and drop their opinions, any comments, we're going to keep it respectful. Y'all know how this is, man.
I see they said people moving like the white people. Hold on. I don't give a damn what color you are. If you commit fraud.
We ain't gonna respond to no chats. It's a lot of. We ain't gonna do the chat, man. We ain't gonna do the chat. They got more than enough opportunity to come on. Shout out to Difficult Tim's though. Difficult Tim's on the panel. Peace and blessings to you. How you feeling?
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
Peace and blessings.
It's actually difficult times, but it's close. I just want to say when it comes to brother Polight in the conscious community, us as a people, that for one thing, you know, we do have a lot of talk about, you know, we shouldn't rely on the white man this, the white man that. So if we can honestly say amongst us as a people that we've been knew this man was guilty, I think it's about time we stop even using the word allegedly, because the incident happened in February. They came back with DNA, found him guilty, and that's why he was locked back up and let out on bail. He's already guilty. There is no alleged. He did it. As a, you know, we.
So you just said that the first arrest is when they locked him up and they took the DNA test and everything came back from the kid, and then after everything came back, they issued another warrant, actual charges with it.
Yes.
That was the whole reason.
Mm.
That was the whole reason. Because you have to be accused, and then you got to go do your trial. So, and then let me say this. There was plenty of people on Sarnetta channel that actually came out years and years ago and told people this. Our people have to place a lot more responsibility on our own shoulders and stop supporting people that we are suspicious about. Period. I give credit to Sarnetta for calling them out, but where the man went wrong is you are a grown ass man and you still allow somebody you thought was suspect to come on your damn platform so that you can put a damn penny in your pocket.
Facts.
That's unacceptable. If we as a people are gonna be so-called more conscious, we do not need the white. I'm just gonna say it in these terms, but y'all know what I mean, because all white people don't run the government. Everybody, people is in positions in the government. So I don't know why we use terms like the white man and the white system. Your damn cousins work for the system too. Half of my family is in law enforcement. So it's almost impossible for me to be against it. But at the same time, we can't sit around and wait for the court's decision. We have to learn to ban our own people when they are not good for us. Dr. Malachi, Brother Polight, anybody that's doing any type of shadiness and ain't really giving to the people. I don't care if it's Garfield, Israel Doctrine. I don't care who it is.
Yo, big man, you see the other day, me and a couple brothers must have caught this guy trying to take this little 12-year-old dark-skinned gal with her. And she was like uncomfortable. You could see the way this big man was moving. Yeah, he was moving unsavory, you get me? Trying to lead the little young thing away. Yo, just from them actions there, my man fucked up. We fucked him up because man ain't no little pedophile thing. You ain't fucking around with none of these children around there. You can't give any. You see what it is. You see when you've lived street, you notice a certain man roll. When you've been jail, you notice certain mannerisms and our man rolls. Yeah, these bagger undercover feet now, bagger undercover child mothers now. You think Polight ain't innocent? He just can't talk about it. That's all. Of course, I mean, you think Polight's not? He's the man are guilty in it. This bagger man doing these things. And he's from a line of other people who have done these types of things before.
Peace. Can
So
I chime in
I
on
don't want
this?
to hear no excuses, big man. No excuses from no one about these people. These men have to be done. Either a couple shots or you bury these man.
Patient blessings,
the
y'all.
long thing.
I have on Brother Blue. We got a couple other new people on the panel. We got K Wiz and we got 10 to the 12. What up, though?
What up?
Hey,
what's shaking?
Hey, the fact, like, regardless of if this nigga did this shit or not, like, the fact that his name keeps getting brought up over and over
No,
again,
it's not whether he did it or not. He did it.
shit over and over again is already enough to be canceled. You feel me? Like, after how many times you don't let a nigga slide before you just decide to not fuck with somebody no more? You know what I mean?
Well, listen, you mind if I drop my peas and nuggets on this real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
All right, so first off, the conscious community has known about Polight for many years. He's very skillful and masterful at his ability to articulate and debate. However, if you really follow him, you know that he's very good at just deflecting and using a lot of big words to say a whole bunch of nothing. All right. What we do know factually is that Brother Polight prides himself on being a polygamist. Now, whether you agree or disagree with the polygamist lifestyle, that's one thing or another. But let's keep it real. These women that he deals with all buy into the fact that they are practicing in a form of polygamy, right? Now, when you look at the way he carries himself like a persuasive, polygamous pimp. Let's be honest. I mean, he walks around. I mean, I remember when Polight was just on the streets of Harlem, but now you see him, and I'm trying to figure out where the consciousness is. All you see is this flashiness. You know what I mean? And you know that, all that glistens isn't gold. But when you're preying on young people, right? And then we have a track record, a history of him accumulating these women when they were young, based on tons of concrete evidence from the women he's dealing with even now to this day. So I want to just make this very clear. Like, anytime I hear I've heard people do YouTube videos talking about who you should blame and all kind of stuff like this. Who we should blame is Polight, because he is a predator.
Exactly.
And I want to make it very clear that not only did he prey on a child, he also preyed on a mother. And he's preying on all of those women he's dealing with. And he's also preyed on people in his community, just like the brother we talked about who spent $150,000 on him. All right. Now, when somebody steals from you, certainly you could have done something wrong, but you definitely cannot divert the blame from the person who's robbing you. And so if you claim to be conscious and you do unconscientious things, then, this is what happens. And the last thing I want to say is in regards to his in regards to the facts of the matter, with him wanting to attack whoever is accusing him or anybody else out there, remember that he would not have got arrested if he did not have the DNA evidence. He had a DNA warrant.
Exactly.
He had a DNA warrant. So when he's dancing around everything, please, let's not divert from the fact of how are you going to answer the fact that your DNA, your semen, was found on a 14-year-old child.
Yeah, that's
your
all bad.
semen on a 14-year-old child.
Whoa.
Let's not divert from that. So anybody here who,
family, can
just
I
want
say
to make
one
sure
more
that
thing?
point is not missed. All right, let's not miss that.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
We got DNA evidence involved in this case.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can I say one more thing that's very important?
Go ahead, bro.
When you go and watch Polight, Brother Polight interview one of the victims of Dr. Malachi, he says out his own mouth, let's say if Dr. Malachi molested 100 kids and they found DNA the whole nine, like scientific evidence, all that. If you ask me if I would still have to say he's my God and my Father and my Savior, then his answer was, I would have to say, yes, this man is still my God and Father. He told on himself right there. No man in history who does not condone that would say another man who does do that is his goddamn God.
Especially when you're talking to the victim.
No man.
I saw that interview. He's sitting right there.
Especially when you're talking to the victim.
And it's completely deflected. I mean, like,
and I think there's a psychological term for that.
It's actually contradictory to
now,
other
don't get it wrong, family. I was a Polight fanatic. I studied Polight night and day. And when I started seeing the side stuff, I even told my girl at the time, when I started seeing the side stuff, I started cutting loose. I said, for one, I and this is nothing against the victim or anything like that. One of the things I put together is this. No black man who speaks about the black woman being God as much as Polight do would be caught smacking a white woman on the butt, would even be caught with a Latino woman. And I'm not saying technically by genealogy she's not, have black blood and this and that. No. But we know what he mean when he say the black woman is God. We know exactly what he is talking about.
We all know that.
So you got a lot of flags.
Hey, that's. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of shit going on, and I believe a lot of people is accounted for. A lot of other shit too in the community, going along with it, getting their benefits off of it too. So Sarnetta play this part in the building of Polight. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a whole nother topic, and we'll get to that in my next bill. Did everybody get a chance to speak? We got D, we got 10 to the 12. Everybody get a chance to speak. I just want to make sure everybody got a chance.
I just wanted to add.
Hear me.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. 10 to the 12. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, no, like I was saying,
and I come back around to you in a second, Sister D.
Thank you.
Regardless of what he does, you feel me? Like, everybody's been knowing and seeing the clowny shit he's been doing for a long ass time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a
people
fact.
still
Yeah, that's
allow
a
him
fact.
to go on and speak and go see him, and buying books and stuff. Like at one point, you start to find out, you start to look stupid, falling for shit over and over and over and over again. You know?
Right.
Yeah, you really do though. You really do. And an epitome of doing something over and over with the same results, and knowing what the results gonna
It's
be
insane.
and doing it over is insane. So literally insane. So and a lot of people just don't. I mean, like I said, they get comfortable. You gotta realize a lot of these people come out of a dark place, an indoctrinated place, whether it's Christian, Islam, whatever. You feel me? Whatever indoctrination you came through, and you feel like you coming into consciousness. And some people feel like this brother is the direct impact to why people came into consciousness, why people look at things a certain way. So they be in all of these people. You feel me? You see them around celebrities. You seeing them around this. It's the portrayal. It's not just like it's just nigga swindling. He's a master manipulator. He's a great deceptionist. You know what I'm saying? He's a extreme con artist, in my opinion. But go
Up
ahead,
there
sister.
with some of the best of magicians.
Exactly, just with the words. Go ahead, brother. I'm Sister D.
Yeah, hi. Sorry about that, guys. I had to drop off, had a meeting. So I just wanted to reiterate about this DNA, and because I've seen a lot of confusion about the DNA and what that situation is. Okay, it's this plain and this simple, and it's not about them just finding DNA on this child's person. In Florida, okay, because I've spoken to a few Floridian attorneys, okay, once the courts receive a warrant for DNA discovery, okay, in other words, to go and collect DNA from the accused, okay, they will then again collect this DNA. It's not until the DNA actually tested and a match is found that they will then arrest the individual in question. Again,
Facts.
not until
And that's
the
exactly
DNA has been tested. And once tested once the specimen is tested against the evidence, if there is a match, then that suspect, if you will, is then arrested. Hence why that person, that demon, was arrested, because the DNA was found to be a match. They would not have arrested him.
a match.
A warrant doesn't necessarily mean that it is for an arrest. A warrant just means you better give us what we want. Whether it's the person,
my children were actually really starving.
whether it's the person, whether it's
They said my wives were struggling.
car,
They said I was evicted.
It's that
several
sort of thing.
times.
So it doesn't mean an arrest.
They
What
said
it
I
is,
didn't know the celebs that I know.
they
And
had
I
a
was just being a
warrant out
groupie and
for
taking pictures and acting like I knew people.
his arrest.
I never said anything.
For the DNA.
I never said yay or nay.
I'm not sure if you could hear me.
My life is my demonstration. My existence
Yeah, we
part
hear
of me
you
is my
loud and clear. I
demonstration.
think somebody got their mic on though.
And I demonstrated thinking
someone's
The video
playing a
is
video.
playing while she's speaking.
where
No, ain't
we
no
became
video
terms.
playing. I just got it
You
playing
never
in the
really have
background.
to speak for yourself.
Yeah,
just got it
polite is speaking over.
Somebody got
When
a
truth
feedback.
exists. You never really do.
You don't
The
hear
polite
nobody
video.
speaking.
Yeah,
You can't hear
the polite video is playing.
I'm gonna let you guys keep talking.
Yeah, polite videos playing.
Plenty of rope to hang
Y'all can
yourself.
hear it?
Keep talking.
Yes,
Keep
everybody
talking.
hears it.
Oh,
Everybody
shit.
sees it. It's a video. Okay,
All
there
right,
we
he
go.
muted it now. There you go.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, good. You know, that's teamwork. See, that's a community
There we
right
go.
there.
We got it going.
So that's all I'm just trying to clarify, because I've seen everywhere they don't understand the difference between a warrant and an arrest. Okay, you can have a warrant out for arrest. You can have a warrant for DNA. Okay, he had to submit the DNA, and then when he turned himself in was because the DNA came back as a match. If he didn't get himself in there, you would have seen him on TV being hauled from the strip club.
And that is a fact. And even though these are allegations, that is damn dang evidence that he is going to have to answer for in court, because anybody with a reasonable sound mind that is a grown person should not have their semen involved in the evidence pertaining to a case like this.
Yes, it wasn't a towel. It wasn't a towel, you know, in a hotel room, you know, that the mother was staying at. It was a different hotel, a different room, the child's clothes, and he had the child in with, you know, in his company by themselves. And then when you get to the video of the cameras at the hotels, that's going to be another thing that they are investigating at this point.
Facts.
And they probably already have that, because remember, it happened in February. So they had to do an investigation to even need or ask for that DNA. So they had to have him on video in the hotel with the child. That was not the mother's hotel, and that was part of the exploratory evidence that they said, hey, not only did he go in with this child, he also left with this child, and she was under some form of condition when she left, and now the child is saying that she was molested. So therefore, all that will then have them grant the prosecutor a warrant for his DNA. And then it came back that it matches, and that is why he's arrested. Because if you not notice, not Sinetta, not any of the other fellas, or Polight are talking about the DNA. Then no one.
So they got video of Polight in the hotel with the little girl, and they got the actual.
They haven't shared that, but I'm
They
saying
haven't
that they
shared
do.
that.
What hotel doesn't have cameras in it?
Exactly. And this is Miami, and this is Florida. So you know they got cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? So
all
the point
of this is going to come out.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Right now.
Yeah, I mean, I believe so. I was just making sure. Yeah, I was just making sure for the crowd's sake that y'all wasn't saying that it is actual video.
No, there's no video that
I just
the
want to make
public.
that clear for the people that's
The
listening.
public does not have access to like something like that type of evidence. The video.
But under speculation with good reason, we know that there probably more likely is footage.
Oh, there absolutely is.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely is. You know what? Motel 6 doesn't have.
The reason he go to a hotel because he doesn't have a house. We heard it from Crypto Roots. We heard it from several other people that he goes from hotel to hotel.
And we've heard from his, what was that? The second wife, because she was interviewed, and she said that he rents out all those cars. In fact, I'm going to also give you a piece of a jewel or a gem, whatever you guys call it. There is a picture of him with a vintage white Rolls Royce. I personally know who that Rolls Royce belongs to, and it is someone in the sports world that is dominant in the sports world and has almost, I think he has a record of being undefeated. That's all I'll say on that matter. But that vintage Rolls Royce belongs to that man, because I personally know that.
We've heard people give the firsthand experience of him calling the bag boy, the driver boy of this particular sports player, to the point where he even made it in the crowd, and that's how you see him with pics with that particular fella.
Yes, I wouldn't say player, I'd more say athlete. Let's just call it that, because he's not necessarily a player, quote unquote. But yes, that Rolls Royce does belong to that undefeated champion. And he does not own any of these vehicles. Do not get it twisted. This he's worth 4 million, 7 million thing. It's not true. Okay, it's not true. I also know a agent that he went to see in LA, and the agent, you know, because they have to do their own little digging into who could be their client. The agent laughed him out of the office. Like, dude, you know what I mean? You can't afford me, number one. I don't care how many views you have, and that's all I'm going to say on that. because that's only hearsay, quite frankly.
Yeah, that's allegedly. We don't want to
Right.
do.
Well, it's not allegedly because the agent told me, but it's hearsay because I'm saying it. But like I
Right.
said,
Well, I mean,
guys, we have to be diligent and know that this guy they have found and proven that the DNA on that child
I just got the
is
video
his.
playing for the hell of it, y'all. I ain't got no particular reason why I got it playing. I'm sorry.
There's a
yeah, I
feedback
don't
there.
know.
Somebody
This
got a
all
feedback.
Yeah,
yeah,
somebody got some
this all
feedback.
just really hurts his brand in general. And I'm not going to say outright.
This court date already set for sometime in September.
September 15th.
Somebody got bad feedback.
Someone's actually seems like they've got their YouTube on and their microphone at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I think it's you 10 to the 12. Because when you muted your mic, it went away. So I believe it's you, brother.
So that's it. That's really all we have to look at, guys. Point blank.
Well, we got
He had to give himself in.
we got the sister Soul on here. I want to give her the opportunity to speak before we get ready to close out this show. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Go ahead, sister Soul. Make sure you hit that like button while y'all in the chat.
Halito, sis.
Great,
Halito.
great day to everybody. Empress Holber, all the gentlemen on the panel, the sister that's up here speaking. Greatness to y'all. First off, I want to say, and I'm gonna be quick because brother trying to close out. I tried to click earlier. I was doing something, but I just want to point out how all these things he keeps doing, right? It keeps coming up, then it keeps getting pushed back. It keep coming up. It keep getting pushed out. Pushed back. I don't know if y'all discussed this part or not, bro, because I wasn't up here, so I don't want to regurgitate. But it aggravates me because it's like it seems like people keep putting these people on the star statuses. You said something the other day, bro. You were saying somebody was like, "Yo, AP, I want to meet you." You was like, "Yo, bro, I'm not a star. Don't get so like caught up into all of that, bro. I'm here. I'm available to meet people, but don't think I'm a star. I'm a regular person." People get caught up into these people, and these women. I think he find the weak women and say, "Oh, these women, they need somebody, or they need help. They got their kids, or whatever the case may be, and they need financial help." And he'll use them for stability to help him get to where he needs to be by having their kids using like, "Oh, look at this. Look at my stats. I got all these women. I got these people following me behind me. I'm doing so great." People be looking up to these people thinking that they're more or better than they are, and they have them on these God statuses. And I believe that's how that brother got duped so bad of all his money. He didn't see after the first 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever thousand, and you're still going because you think this guy's so reputable. You think this guy's so good. Oh, he's looked at in the community as this. I want to be on this level. Stop worrying about what people are doing when it comes to these type of things. If they're doing something in the community, it's going to show with effort. It's not going to show with what he's getting from other people. The ones that are always, "Oh, yeah, I'm building this and I'm starting this and I'm doing that. Give me your money. Send the money. I'm building these communities for these pod homes and I'm doing this. Look at my car and I got on $1,000 sneakers and this." Who does all that? Why would you need to show that? Even if you are wearing $5,000 sneakers, somebody gonna notice it or see it. Why are you pointing it out? He makes everything about the physical. Look up to me because of this money I got, and I'm doing this. Look at this house, and like the sister said, he don't own half that stuff. I heard one of a guy that came and told how he rented his Rolls Royce from him to take the pictures in. I mean, really expose these people. People need to look at this stuff and stop thinking people are more important than they are, and look more inside yourself and building in your communities around you. I want to say that, brother.
Can I add in on that real quick?
Thanks.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. See, through all this, just hearing all this shit, bro, last couple of days, bro, just really starts to like low key make me think that it's really scary that there are people out here who I guess not for a better word, say don't have common sense or whatever, but like myself, I thirst for knowledge. I've listened to all these niggas, you know what I mean? And then every time, never without fail, some pops up and these niggas be on some fraud shit. Like it's hard to find somebody to really trust and like listen to and learn from without them having ulterior motives. And I know that I have a thirst for knowledge, but I know there's people like that dude who, rest in peace, Crypto Roots, bro. That like, man, his thirst for knowledge was so cold that nigga was just gullible as hell, bro. Like it's crazy, and there's a lot of people out here like that too. Looking
Yeah,
up to these
just
people, niggas know
good
it.
people.
Niggas know it.
Can I say something? He said he has a thirst for knowledge. Brother, there's no deeper knowledge than knowing exactly your bloodline. Trust me. Don't let these folks mislead you. Do your own due diligence on your own fucking bloodline. You will find out.
That's a
Yes, ma'am.
fact.
That's what I've been on. I've been trying to get all my ancestry. I went back to all my family. I've been trying to get all my shit straight. You feel me? And I listen to you. I hear you all the time talk. Much love, sister. I'm really on that shit trying to get it, and that's what I'm saying. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people out there like that. I even got some of
You
the
know,
homies trying to do their shit and buying ancestries and stuff. All the people at my mechanic shop, I really be on that. Listen to my podcast while I'm working, and they be listening. What is that? What is that, man? I'm trying to figure out the truth for me, myself, and my people, and my family and shit. And so it's just
yeah,
crazy that
don't let
all this
nobody
is
tell
happening
you
like that.
because when you look this certain way that you came from this certain place. Do your own due diligence on your own bloodline. Quit letting people, y'all, everybody out in that chat, do your genealogy. It's 14 days, it's free on Ancestor. There's other sites that's free, period. Do your own research. Quit letting these people mislead you and tell you that you came by the way of a slave ship in the bottom with piss, feces, and all that right there will kill you. Don't let these people tell y'all, I'm in the medical field. Laying on one position, your body will start to decay. So don't let these people tell you that you made it across the water, across the ocean with no water, laying on your side, decaying.
Facts.
Yes, ma'am. I'm already past all that.
That's a fact,
Can
though.
I ask everybody in the room a question?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to allow the sister Saint Hudson to speak before we get ready to close out the show. Go ahead. Ask your question, brother.
Okay. I don't know if everybody in the room is familiar with Brother Tahaka Bay.
Yes.
Anybody?
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
if you go and check out the videos, the extensive research that Brother Tahaka Bay is actually doing about Polite, he finds out that Brother Polite shares a social security number with a deceased person, same exact social security number, that the name Michael Noack doesn't even come into legal terms until around the year 93. So I'm gonna get deep with this family. From his
Wow, that's
mouth,
deep.
we are asking questions. Is Brother Polite a CIA plant planted in our community to cause a major distraction? Because when we're doing research on where his name come from, his so-called wife, Amanette Juliet Smalls, we're doing research. We have people in our community doing real research on their real names. I don't want to hear no Renente, Brother Polite. These are not these people's names.
Nope.
We really have to start looking at things in a deeper way. If we know the government has been infiltrating every organization black people have ever made, and we gotta stop being so gullible to believe that they are not infiltrating on every level.
That's why I said when I was talking at first, you have to do your own due diligence on your own bloodline because a lot of our people own land. And if they can take you from this land, that means your land that your family that was ran off of during the time they came here, that means it's left clear and free for them to take and to keep benefiting while you running around here starving, trying to provide for your family when you don't even know how great you came and where you came from. And last thing not least, please go and check out Unpack with Janice because she breaks all this down. Your name, that your family came from, and everything. Unpack with Janice, she goes live on Tuesdays and Fridays, and she can help y'all find a lot of that stuff that's on your tree.
Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all new to this channel, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, notification bell, share this around to all your social media outlets. Sister Hudson, peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Good morning. It's my first time up on your panel.
Peace and
I just want to say
blessings.
thank you.
Peace and bliss.
Peace and blessings, no
Peace
problem.
and love. Peace and love,
Oh,
sis.
one of my favorite quotes is "Walk with those who seek the truth, run from those who say they found it." And I think people really need to take that into consideration because I'd rather be with someone that is constantly seeking more knowledge and more knowledge than somebody like a polite, like a nature boy, like a yada, like even a young pharaoh that tell you like this is the answers. Believe me, I'm the genius. I got all the answers. Like, are you kidding me? And the knowledge doesn't belong to any of these men. The knowledge is everybody. If they could find it, you could find it. No matter what you choose to believe. They give them way too much credit. I don't get it.
Yeah, when someone tells you something is unchanged, like whatever, give somebody the jewels, tell them to do the research, see if they come to the same conclusion. If so, then y'all can base your conversations off that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it
Exactly.
goes. Keep it pushing. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are teaching a set of indoctrinated or Afrocentric, and the reason they push it as an end fact is because they're emotionally attached and they economically gain from it.
And does I don't want to like nobody remembers all those skits from like in Living Color and Mad TV where all these type of niggas was goofballs and made fun of. Like there's a reason why they were like the clowns of the community. My mother and my
Facts.
father was telling me the other day, like, yeah, every generation has these hoteps in it
Yes.
trying to scam. Every generation. You
And
will
Real
they
quick
find
to the
don't mean
brother
something.
that
our
mentioned
community any good.
the name of that the gentleman that was giving the information on the real names of this and him doing a social security, brother. Would you drop his link in the back chat because I want to check that out for myself too.
We
It's
had somebody put in
Morris
the chat
Morris World
DNA,
TV.
y'all. Let me tell y'all something. There was paperwork before there was any DNA. When you're
Mm-hmm.
born now, aren't you given a birth certificate? And don't that birth certificate hold your parents' name on it? That right there's
Right.
a trace to who you are.
You
Niggas
know
out there
something?
printing DNA out there, y'all. If y'all don't think the government's behind everything that's going on over here with y'all melanated people, that aka African American, aka blacks, then something is truly wrong
Right.
because they are trying
Right.
to mislead you. Y'all are giving
Right.
the pale skin more credit than they deserve. They didn't come here and conquer us like that.
My
And they
mother's
Right.
side
damn
of my
sure did snatch
family.
you off the coast of fucking Africa. People, wake the fuck up. Y'all
My
give these
Talk
mother's
people
to
side
way
of
too
my
much credit.
family, my
talk to him.
grandmothers and my great grandmothers, they don't know nothing. They never knew nothing about that slavery shit. We're from the Northeast, the Hudson River.
All
That's why
right.
St. Hudson, like Bear Mountain, Poughkeepsie, Peekskill, Yonkers, like all up and down the Hudson River. That's where my family is from. I was told I was Indian before I was told I was black, for real. Like
There you go.
they didn't know. I didn't know. They don't know nothing about that mess. Like my father's side is a little different because
Facts.
he has a little bit of the European in him and stuff like that. But my mother's side, they all are the same, like beautiful complexion. They all it just it's like
Yes.
they don't know nothing about no
Have
slavery.
have y'all ever
Yeah,
questioned
and
They
why
just
the
learned it in a
European
book.
African
once you
community is
and
blowing
once
up?
you And once you really sit down and really start analyzing your history and looking at the facts yourself, it contradicts the history that you've been told about you coming being enslaved or coming from Africa and all these various mishaps that they indoctrinate you with. You see what I'm saying? Your history contradicted. How the fuck is your family enslaved when you finding your family owning land, owning businesses, working? You know what I'm saying? Traveling, going wherever they please with no nothing else. You see what I'm saying?
We got a dude,
Speaking, writing.
Jose, which we know you Mexican, so we not a coincidence. Y'all are ignorant. If y'all think just because
I'm
you got
not. I'm
melanin in
not.
your
I'm
skin,
not
you came from
responding.
one
I'm not.
continent, something is definitely wrong.
I'm not. I'm not even. I ain't responding to no chats, Empress. I dropped that link so many times. I give everybody the opportunity. I'm not playing that. I don't respond. It just take away from me. It's so many trolls.
But
But
it
peace.
scares me when I hear a grown woman saying, who's gonna be my leader now? Like you don't need a lead. What do you need a leader for? The woman that was on earlier, like that was very creepy to me.
Yeah, a leader, man. When you're looking for a leader, you already in a failure state. You got to be looking for a team. You got to be looking
Exactly.
for a body of work that's ready to be put in. It's going to take a large group. It's going to take unity. It's going to take a lot of people clicking it on and progressing, and it's
It's
going to
gonna
take
take checks
multiple
and
avenues.
balances, and people that are not above reproach.
But yeah, yeah, we got to get ready to wrap this up though. But this was a fire build. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're gonna have part 5 tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. I appreciate the dialogue with y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button, all that stuff, notification bell. I'd like to see y'all here tomorrow.
Can I
Hey,
can I drop that name again for the brother that's doing the research on Brother Polite?
Yeah, absolutely. Please, if you don't mind, you can drop it in the chat and I'll put it on the screen for everybody to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, please. And real quick, while you doing that, AP, let me add something with what Empress said. I got to add on to real quick. This is why it's important, guys, for us to get into home birthing and for us to take care of ourselves and be in charge of our own, right? Because just like the Empress said, when you think about the birth certificate and the Social Security card, like she said, everybody's information is on it. They know who your mom is, your dad is, and they can track it by that. Not only that, like how y'all worried about these, like giving your DNA for these tests and thinking, oh, this tied me to Africa, da da da. They can do what they want and presume with these particular stories, right? Because when they take the baby's blood, as soon as your baby's done, you know how they take the blood? They literally have a database where they keep everybody's DNA in the database. It was actually fought against a couple of years back, a couple of states, maybe three, I think it's either 2 or 3 states. They actually fought against it in the government and they won for them to remove the information from the database, which they probably didn't. They said they did, but you know how that shit go. They probably still got their shit. So this is how they're able to track people. This is how they're able to know who's who, where they come from when it comes to certain people. So now if they know that you're a particular person that's tied into land here, or you're a relevant person, or you're a person of royalty, and your bloodline comes from that, and they're trying to cover that up, you're going to be the person that they're gang stalking, which is where this gang stalking thing has come from. This is how
Right.
people get killed, they get shot.
Hey,
Then you like, I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
my bad, sister. I didn't mean to cut you off. Did that brother put that name in the chat? I just want to make sure before we move on.
It's in the back chat, I think.
But not only
Yep.
that, sister, so people literally taking a printout of what somebody put down on paper, and they tell you that it is a guess, that is not true. It is a guess, and you niggas believe that a computer can tell you who you are better than your mom, your grandmama, your granddad, or anybody in your family lineage tell you who you are. You believe that a computer, a printout, niggas. I'm gonna need y'all to go do some researching on yourselves.
That's right. And with that information, them telling you anything that, like I said, it's altered, easily altered, guys. Look at the computer. Look how you can go in and change something. You can auto correct it. You can do this. You can do. How easy is it to change some type of the structure within your DNA to read a certain way? So.
Thanks.
I want our
Love
people
guys.
to.
Love you
Can I say
guys.
just one last thing? I want our people to really understand, like, they don't know themselves either. So, like, this is not like a case of them trying to keep us out. In a lot of places, there are levels to it where they are trying to keep us away from the truth. But in the middle and the
Right.
lower levels, these people don't know who they are either.
That
That's so
part.
true. Hey, that's so true though. Hey, that's so true. And that's why we gotta really help our brothers and sisters out, because some of them be in the stoop, some of them got blinders up and they ain't paying attention. They still sleep, even though they think they woke. They just need a little extra shaking. And that's what we doing. So with that being said, we about to get ready to close out. Make sure you hit the like button. Go follow me on Instagram. We get into these conversations over there. So go follow me on Instagram at big_aboriginal_power. And we also have these great dialogues on Clubhouse. So go at me at Copper Grizzly on Clubhouse and make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is your brother Aboriginal Power. This was the Fire Bill. With that being said, we're gonna close out with one of my brother's classic jams. Make sure y'all go listen to some of his music on SoundCloud and on YouTube and on any other streaming platforms. Shout out to my brother Trey Ali. And we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Peace and blessings to everybody that's in here. Drop some fire emojis in the chat. Let me know y'all out of here. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. 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 Rhyme so dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? Eat $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah. God's children, give all your praise to Jesus.
Hey, this is the brother Trey Ali. The song is called Black Codes. Go check it out. Let me say shout out to the brother Chief Holiday for the Cash App donation. We appreciate that. It was the first Cash App donation for the day. We appreciate that much, and we appreciate all the support. So shout out to the brother Chief Holiday. If anybody else want to support, the link is on the screen. Peace and blessings. We out, y'all.
He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God of Christians. I got a vision, but niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't. We came from the soil, wasn't fucking with no boats. Bible took our spirit, English potted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us, don't act like y'all don't know. But fuck them and they grudges. We was something turned to nothing. And now we nothing's turned to something. Reincarnation of ancients, fresh up out the oven. This the message to the black man. 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 Shooters on my roof, lawyers in the coop. We can never die, bitch, we bulletproof. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. Say you wasn't slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who rather side with the master, who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God is never our.
Shout out to Gretchen Helms for the Cash App donation. That's the second Cash App donation that we got today. Shout out to Gretchen Helms. We appreciate that. Humbly appreciate all the support, honestly.
They get paid and praised by the dollar long as they keeping us stagnant up. And niggas think they woke, huh? Like you could change a whole world through a vote, huh? Like slave masters willing to let they slave go, huh? That slave master was probably your kinfolk, huh? History in reverse, a black king strategy. When blacks were your majesty, they always hide your
Appreciate
pyramids
the
before
sub,
to where the cats
Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all.
Last name
Make sure y'all subscribe.
Yeah. And I ain't even tell half the shit. Like,
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
I'm just getting started. Y'all niggas rap about busting guns and all this weird shit.
Shout out to Trey Ali himself for the Cash App donation. Trey Ali, that's who y'all just got done listening to, and he just sent the Cash App donation. We appreciate that, brother. That's the third Cash App donation for the day. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all flood the chat out right now with some fire emojis. That's our tradition. Before we get out of here, flood the chat with fire emojis. Support the channel by sharing it and hitting the like button. If you're new to the channel, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate all the love and support. And we out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings.